This live broadcast of Wayne Finger Lakes High School basketball is brought to you thanks to the support from Generations Bank, Lydia John Orthodontics, Bill Cram Chevrolet, Finger Lakes Partners Insurance, It's a Wonderful Run 5K, Finger Lakes Construction, Red's Place, Ferrara Lumber, Jimmer's Auto and Stevens Garage, Penny's Place Restaurant, the Seneca Falls Country Club, the Omen Theater, FingerLakes1.com, Digital Marketing, Aflac Supplemental Insurance.
And good evening, everybody. We are live inside Marcus Whitman High School, courtside at Jim Tuck Court, where tonight it's a Class B semifinal doubleheader in Section 5 with a couple of tickets to the Big House on the line. Your first game, Mynderse Academy versus Greece-Odyssey, about to tip, and we'll follow that with Penn Yan against Livonia. Good evening, everybody. Jim Sinicropi alongside Matt Verkey and Verk. We've called plenty of these semifinal games in a way they're a lot more exciting than the finals because of these high school gymnasiums and the back-to-back doubleheader nature. And, you know, 2 games ahead, a couple of Finger Lakes East teams going for the Big House, trying to make it 3 straight years, all Finger Lakes East final in Class B.
Yeah, should be a great matchup here tonight. You got a Monroe County 4 team who played a really tough schedule. You know, they come in with 7 losses, but really been challenged this year. They played Athena, Wellsville a couple times, HFL, Hornell, just a really battle-tested team versus a Miners team who also went and challenged themselves with a non-league schedule, playing tough Finger Lakes East. Should be a good matchup here tonight. Miners with a little bit of a size advantage, but Odyssey has good size throughout the lineup.
So we're about ready to get underway. Starters for Minders: Jake Robinson, Devin Anderson, Quentin Battle, Hunter Haas, and Kellen Kerher, all seniors, as the ball is in the air and we're underway. Rebound controlled by Minders, wearing the home whites as the number 1 seed. Battle has it to the foul line to Hunter Haas. Now into the corner. 3 ball on the way for Kellen Kerher, and he buries it. And he's had the hot hand, scoring a career high 27 in their quarterfinal win against Wellsville the other night. So for Greece-Odyssey, wearing solid purple with white lettering and gray stripes, they get to work with the basketball. It's DJ Billings, a little runner from the foul line, no good. Rebound over the head of Haas and into the hands of Darren Davidson, who finishes. And it is 3-2 early. Minders leads. Kerher now to Battle. He slows it down top of the key. Gets it back. Looks like a 2-3 zone for Odyssey. Anderson back to Battle, playing catch. 18 to shoot. Kerher with it now, near side. Battle, 1 dribble, just inside the free throw line, pulls up, gets it blocked, and here comes Odyssey the other way.
Miners going to have a little better ball movement there. You know, they never got to the ball the high or the low, and I know that's where they like to get it.
Trayvon Harper now lets a 3-ball go way too hard. Ball bounces on the court, then ends up in Kellen Kerher's hands. He's looking to push the other way. Pulls it up to Battle, thought about a 3. Jake Robinson posting up in the lane, asking for the basketball. Now a deep 3 from Quentin Battle off the back iron, no good. Tipped by Odyssey, almost went back in, and we got a foul. Looks like over the back on Darren Davidson, going over the back of Hunter Haas.
Yeah, good job by Hunter battling down there. Oh, they're going to give him 2 shots on that too. On it's kind of a tip back in situation, but Hunter going to the foul line for 2.
So first foul of the game is on Darren Davidson, the 6'2 senior, and Hunter Haas' first free throw goes, and unfortunate front iron, back iron, and out. And he and Quentin Battle lefties. And then you got Jesse Cabot coming off the bench, Reminders, another lefty. As Haas looks at the second free throw, and that one rolls around the room about 3 times and drops through. 4-2 Minders, 6:37 to go. Glad you could be with us here on FingerLakes1.com for this doubleheader of high school basketball postseason action. And with a pull-up jumper from the foul line, it's DJ Billings. That's no good. Rebound to Hunter Haas. Minders controls. Battle across the center of the court. Pulls it up in front of the Greece-Odyssey bench. Minders moving from our right to left as we sit right at midcourt here at Jim Tuck Court. An entry pass to Robinson, but he tried to bounce it to Haas, instead threw it at his feet, and it went out of bounds.
Yeah, it's a good look. Just got to be a better pass. That's the right play. It's good high-low action, but that was wide open. It should have been a layup for Miners.
So Trayvon Harper now Drives, and a little
Nice
floater
move.
from about 6 feet gets it to go. And it is 4-4. Caraher and battle play catch at the top of this 2-3 zone from Odyssey.
Not real active here.
Battle now with a free throw. Pull up, no good. Rebounded by Odyssey, coming the other way. Bounce pass up ahead. Layup off the rim and no good by Eric Williams. And we have a foul. Haas with the rebound was fouled by Harper. Referees for tonight's ball game: John York, Mark Franco, and one of my favorites, Larry Swan. So now a little full court pressure from Odyssey. Battle guarded by 2 Leopards. Gets it over to Caraher, gets it across. Now Mynderse has numbers. Jake Robinson, one-touch feed to Haas. Left-handed layup's good. 6-4 now.
Nice play there. Robinson with a nice pass to Haas. That's how you got to attack the pressure.
And now Harper, far side in front of the Mynderse bench. Back out top, gets it top of the key, thought about a 3. He's guarded man-to-man by Devin Anderson. He pulls up just inside the 3-point line and buries it.
I think they're looking for him to give him the shot, and he's knocked down the little floater. His three-pointer didn't look too good, but he's pretty good mid-range game.
6-6, 4:53 to go here, first quarter. Devin Anderson, baseline to Robinson, who tries a 10-foot jumper. It's an air ball too hard. Rebounded by DJ Billington. Coming quickly the other way is Odyssey, and a 3-ball by Darren Davidson missed the rim by at least 6 feet. And now Mynderse looks to push, almost threw it away, but it's off of Greece-Odyssey and out of bounds just to our left here on the sideline.
A couple of back-to-back air balls there, and both teams still looking to settle down a little bit.
If you haven't been to Marcus Whitman, light blue, it's an old court, certainly a bit of a parquet look almost, but not parquet, kind of short slabs of wood, aqua blue. Baseline, yellow paint between the free throw line and the top of the key. No paint in the key itself as Mynderse gets back to work. Anderson finds Robinson again on the baseline. Back to Anderson. Anderson lets a 3-ball go. It's no good. And a nice rebound by DJ Billings. And now quickly up ahead comes Odyssey, but they throw it away. Man, sloppy basketball early. 4:10 to go. It is 6-6. Winner goes to the Class B title game. Mynderse, of course, defending Class B Section 5 champs.
I think, Mynderse against the zone here, a little stagnant.
Haas tries a free throw
There you
jumper
go.
now, buries it. So Hunter Haas with 5 points here in the first quarter. Mynderse back up 2 with 3:55 to go.
And that's where they got to get the ball, right in the middle of that zone at the high post.
Trayvon Harpers gives it off for 3 to Ronell Griffin into the game. Rommel Griffin, excuse me. The junior for Odyssey gives them their first lead of the game, 9-8. And now Haas tries a bounce pass into Robinson. It's off a Leopard's leg and out of bounds. So Mynderse will be inbounding now underneath their own basket. It'll be Caraher taking the ball from referee John York. And he finds Battle in the corner. Thought about a 3 and stay. Dribbles with the right hand. Pulls up. Kicks it out to Caraher. 3 from the other side. No good off the rim. Big rebound by Harper coming the other way. And the basket good and a foul. Eric Williams finishes. And he'll head to the free throw line for the old-fashioned 3-point play. 11-8 your score.
They got, looks like they got Caraher on that foul, I believe.
They
I
haven't
thought Battle
posted
might
it
have got him.
on the scorecard.
I think I saw the ref say 11, not 10. So I think it was Caraher.
Still waiting for him to post it. They haven't. We'll give it to Caraher for now. Free throw good.
Almost positive. So, looking at Odyssey here, they push the ball up the court, get a little out of control at times, but have a lot of athletes, and they shoot threes. Mynderse got to be a little more active in this zone, against the zone. They got to swing the ball, use their dribble, get in the gaps. They can't just pass it around the perimeter.
Now a deep 3 from Devin Anderson. Back iron, can't get the roll. Hunter Haas can't control the rebound off his hand, and it's controlled by Odyssey coming the other way. And it's Rommel Griffin with the basketball. Gives it off for Trayvon Harper. A little shake and bake in the lane. Out of bounds. It'll stay with Odyssey. And we have another substitution now for Odyssey as Trayvon Harper checks out. And the junior 5'11" Ray Colbert, wearing number 11, checks into the ball game. And he takes the inbounds pass.
in Hartsfield, number 32 for us. He's one of their best players. He hasn't even attempted a shot yet.
Here comes a three from the top of the key from Greece-Odyssey, and it's Darren Davidson burying it. Just like that, it's a 15-8 lead for Greece-Odyssey. And almost a turnover. Darren Miller into the game, controls it, kicks it out to Anderson. Anderson to Haas at the foul line. He's having a little trouble against this pressure. And now it's Caraher, bounce pass wide open, top of the key three from Quentin Battle. Rattles it home.
Big shot, banks it in from the top of the key. But
I thought that was off the glass.
You know,
wasn't
Minders needed it. Yeah, definitely banked in. Quinn kind of looked over like, oops, but you know, Minders really needed that. They hadn't scored in a while.
15-11. Greece-Odyssey the other way now, working it around top of the key. In front of the Minders bench now. It's Ramel Griffin. And he gets it to the corner for Ray Colbert, who buries a three.
They're on fire. That's 4 3-pointers, I think, maybe 5.
These slow scoreboard operators slow. I mean, he still hasn't posted that yet. I think it was a 3. And Minders misses a shot, and Odyssey controls.
I think
it should be 21-11 now, right?
I believe so. No, it's 18. 18's right.
Okay.
I think Minders needs to go to their 1-3-1 zone. I don't think they can match up man-to-man with these guys right now.
So we'll see what Coach Korzaneski does in his first year here as head coach of Minders Academy. He does have varsity experience coaching at Waterloo for several years. Spent some time on the FL1 Sports crew.
Highlight of his career, obviously.
Well, I was sad to see him go, but doing a great job this year for Minders, who has the basketball. Bounce pass to Darren Miller on the block. He spins right into a Leopard defender. Gets the ball back, though, over to Battle. Thought about a 3, but nice closeout by Trayvon Harper. Bounce pass to Miller at the foul line. Miller drives, lets a right-handed floater go.
Attaboy, Darren.
Right through the cylinder. And just the only junior, only non-senior that's going to see any time tonight.
And here comes that 1-3-1 from Minders that we always see.
Darren Miller at the top.
I like it.
And now down to the baseline it goes. And off the glass shot missed by Eric Williams. Rebounded by Haas, handed to Battle. And here comes Battle the other way now. Haas at the foul line tries a jumper, and he buries it.
Hunter off to a fast start with 7.
18-15, Minders answers. 49 seconds left to go here, first period in Rushville, New York. Trayvon Harper now playing catch up top with Davidson. Over to Ray Colbert. And now a 3 from the other corner, in and out from Ramel Griffin. That was halfway down, came out. Now with 28 seconds left, the shot clock's off. Minders can hold for 1. Battle, though, finds Host on the block, misses a chip. He gets his own rebound and puts it up and in. 18-17. Minders trails by 1. 15 seconds to go here, first period. 1-3-1 again for Minders with Darren Miller at the top. Battle and Caraher on the wings. Host in the middle and Anderson on the baseline. 3-ball on the way from Trayvon Harper, no good, but a big rebound by Eric Williams puts it back. It's no good. And at the end of 1 period of play here in the Class B semifinal, your score, Greece-Odyssey 18, Minders 17. It's the first quarter of 8 quarters we have for you here tonight on Finger Lakes 1. Stay with us. We'll be right back here courtside after a word from our sponsors.
Federal loans not enough to cover the cost of your college education? The private student loan available through Generations Bank can be the answer to your funding needs. Learn more online at mygenbank.com or call 315-568-5855. Generations Bank, with locations in Auburn, Farmington, Geneva, Phelps, Seneca Falls, Union Springs, and Waterloo. Be sure to check out their mobile banking app or visit them online at mygenbank.com. Dr. Littlejohn and his outstanding orthodontic team share a common goal: to ensure the overall wellness of each patient through their orthodontic care. They utilize the latest technological advances in the orthodontic industry, including digital scanning and Invisalign. Dr. Rod Littlejohn is proud to support our area high school athletes. Check out their website at littlejohnortho.com. Bill Cram Chevrolet on Route 5 and 20 between Seneca Falls and Waterloo, where your car buying is fast, fun, and easy. Mention you saw them on fingerlakes1.com and receive a $250 credit to use towards the purchase of any new or used vehicle. Browse their inventory at BillCramChevrolet.com or stop in and see why you'll save plenty on 5 and 20 with Bill Cram Chevrolet.
And welcome back. Second quarter just underway. Mynderse trails by 1, 18-17. Greece-Odyssey basketball. They work it inside out against what looks to be a 2-3 zone now for Mynderse. Shot no good, rebounded by Hunter Haas. Jesse Cabot into the game now, so it's Cabot, Darren Miller, Haas, Caraher, and Devin Anderson.
You know, a good point. I was talking to Rhett during the timeout. The Odyssey coach pulled a lot of his starters there towards the end of that quarter and allowed Mynderse to get back in the game.
Now Anderson penetrates, lets one go, can't get it off the back iron, rebounded by Miller. He fights for it, gains control, and now Mynderse will get another chance out top to Caraher. Cabot finds Haas at the free throw line. One dribble back to Cabot. Open three. Buttons! So Jesse Cabot gives Mynderse a lead back at 20-18. And Greece-Odyssey gets to work with the ball in the corner now. It's Rommel Griffin to Eric Williams. Back to Griffin. Griffin in the corner now for Colbert. And Caraher lays out for it, gets the steal, doesn't trample. Great play by Caraher, bounces it to Darren Miller. Here comes Miller now. Caraher just out-hustled the Leopards for that one. Then he had the presence of mind not to travel. Now he takes a bit of a bad shot.
Yeah.
It's no good, rebounded by Odyssey. Way up ahead in the corner to DJ Billings. Billings left hand.
And Billings is a really good scorer. He's taken a couple shots, but hasn't got it lately.
It looks like a 1-2-2 zone now for Mynderse with Caraher at the top. And it's Rommel Griffin looking inside to Billings, and Billings fouled by Hunter Haas. So, tell you what, Verk, looks like we got a ball game here. Remember last year against Early College, Mynderse just rolled to that big lead and almost blew it at the end, but back and forth action. Both teams,
I don't think we're going to be up by 28 in the third quarter in this game. And then blow it, almost.
Billings, first free throw, no good. As Quentin Battle checks into the game now for Anderson, so it's going to be Cabot, Battle, Darren Miller, Hunter Haas, and Caraher. For Greece-Odyssey, it's Billings at the free throw line. Trayvon Harper, second free throw in and out.
Wow.
Rebounded by Caraher. Ronell Joseph, Ray Colbert.
There you go, Quinn.
Quentin drives at the free throw line. Back out to Cabot, tries another three. Yes! Back-to-back three-pointers by Jesse. Cabot gives Mynderse a 5-point lead. Timeout, Greece-Odyssey.
Yeah, it's nice to see, Jesse come off the bench, hit those 2 threes. Usually, he's either extremely hot or can't throw it in the ocean sometimes. But, come out, first 2 shots, knock them down. They're going to have to come out and find them now and, hopefully soften up that zone in the middle and down low a little bit for our big guys.
So got a score update here from down in Bloomfield where we're simulcasting. Clyde Savannah up 36-29 at half over Mount Morris in the first half of the Class D1.
A little closer than their last game at the half. Clyde was up 72-8, I think, at halftime of their last game.
So now Greece-Odyssey with the ball.
Mynderse sticking with looks like they're in the 1-2-2 still.
And what's the call there, Verk?
Got a foul on Odyssey. I don't know who it was on. Odyssey going to apply some pressure now with 1-2-2 full court trapping zone. Mynderse handle it with no problem so far tonight.
So that's the first foul on DJ Billings. Cabot tries another three. Foul line extended. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 26-18. Mynderse leads, and Cabot's got the hot hand tonight here in the second quarter. And it's Jaden Hartsfield now with the basketball into the corner for a three, but it's blocked by Haas. Greece-Odyssey controls, though. as Trayvon Harper drives and loses it, and Darren Miller comes up with it. Battle with the basketball now. Into the corner for Carher. Back to Battle. Over to Cabot. Deep three from Cabot. Yes! From way downtown. 25-footer. 4 3-pointers for Jesse Cabot here. In the second period, Mynderse by 11. And Battle knocks the pass out of bounds.
Odyssey just looks a little stunned right now. Their coach just kind of got his hand in his pockets, doesn't really know what to say. He's not saying anything.
They got to close out on Cabot. They left him wide open. He was deep, but they left him open.
But nobody's been within 5 feet of him on a shot. Big answer there from Odyssey, though.
Ramel Griffin buries a three to cut the lead back into single digits. It's an 8-point lead now for Mynderse.
First bucket of the quarter for them comes at the 4:20 mark.
And Quentin Battle slips. Cabot with it, finds Miller, turns around from the free throw line, looked online, but a little too hard, rebounded by Odyssey. 4:02 to go, 29-21. Now Odyssey works against a 2-3 zone for Mynderse. Griffin into the corner, and a high arcing shot's an air ball.
I don't think that's his game.
From Eric Williams, rebounded by Mynderse. Quentin Battle has it, and we have a timeout. Mynderse. Coach Korzeniewski wants a 30-second timeout.
Nice second quarter here for Mynderse, outscoring them, what would we have, 17, 12-3 so far this quarter.
So glad you could be with us here on FingerLakes1.com. I guess they're a little late getting online over there at Bloomfield for that first half of that doubleheader, but they're working on it. Here on Finger Lakes 1 Radio 1, we got 2 streams. They're on Finger Lakes 1 Radio 2. We're on FL Radio 1, the main stream. It's 29-21. Jim Sinicropi, Matt Verkey here as this week that's chock full of Section 5 postseason action rolls on here on FingerLakes1.com. 3:45 to go, second period. Darren Miller will inbound right in front of our broadcast table at midcourt. It'll be Battle, Miller, Carher, Jesse Cabot with the 4 3-pointers this quarter, and Hunter Haas, entry pass to Haas on the block. And he got caught sleeping as Trayvon Harper stole it from him, went the length of the court and laid it in. Cuts the lead to 6. Up ahead quickly is Mynderse. Carher with it. And Carher's fouled.
Yeah, Hunter's got to know, after you take 3 or 4 dribbles in the post, you got to, make a move or pass it.
Well, it looks like he wanted to turn and make a move, but he ran into Darren Miller.
Yeah, just bad spacing there, obviously.
So Carher has it. Over to Battle. Battle tries a left-handed 3. No. Wow, skying for the rebound is the sophomore Jaden Hartsfield. And now he dribbles it and hands it off to Trayvon Harper, top of the key. Harper over to the corner to Griffin. Griffin now back to Harper. Guarded by Miller, skips it way up top to DJ Billings from the corner, and he hits a 3 ball.
So Odyssey really answering that Mynderse run with a couple 3 of their own here.
29-26, Blue Devils lead, 2:51 to go. Carher drives baseline to Cabot in the corner. They close out quickly on him. He tries to whip it into Haas off his hands. Turnover, Greece-Odyssey basketball. And now another 3 on the way from Greece-Odyssey. No good. That was Jaden Hartsfield. Here comes Carher, right down the middle. Up and under, and in and out, but he's fouled.
He's been quiet, hit that first 3, and then really, the zone's kind of, Kellen is against man-to-man. He's so good at getting to the basket. That zone kind of takes away his penetration a little bit, but he's a great open floor player, and when he gets in that open court, he's going to go to the basket. He's almost had so many and ones. They seem to just roll out at times, but had a great game the other night, as we talked about, and really he's played well here tonight as well.
This is the first free throw. Yeah, they just gave him a little bit at the top of the key. He split 2 defenders, went straight to the basket, drew the foul, and Jesse Cabot checks out. Devin Anderson back in. The Mynderse crowd gives Jesse a nice round of applause. Mynderse really turning out for this, taking up the majority of half of this gymnasium. Second free throw, no good. Rebound kept alive by Hunter Haas, but it's off his foot and out of bounds. Greece-Odyssey basketball. Greece-Odyssey looks didn't travel as well as Mynderse, but there is a contingent from Odyssey to our left. And then, of course, as you get in these games, a lot of just general fans or other players from other schools, other coaches here in attendance, Section 5 officials. And now Mynderse trapping out of that 1-3-1 that Darren Miller's at the top of. When he's in the game, they love to play that 1-3-1. Billingslow left open for a 3, no good. And Battle out muscle for the rebound. It's off of either Haas or Battle and out of bounds on the baseline. It'll stay with Greece-Odyssey. 29-26. Blue Devils lead, 2:05 to go first half.
I believe Mynderse' only buckets this quarter are the 4 Cabot threes.
That's right. Two missed free throws. The inbound pass goes into the backcourt now, controlled by Odyssey. And it's Jaden Hartsfield pulling up just inside the three-point line. Off the backboard, no good. Pulled in by Battle. And now Battle tries to push it up ahead to Kerher. Look to drive baseline. He keeps going baseline. Out top to Anderson, over to Battle. Skips it to the corner for Kerher. Tries a 3. No, it's an air ball. Rebounded by Rommel Griffin. Dribbling up the left side of the court. Picks up his dribble. Gets it up top for Ray Colbert. Colbert lets a runner go. It's no good. A big rebound by Haas in traffic.
Haas has played tough tonight. He scored a lot early, rebounded well.
Battle threw it away, trying to get up court to Kerher, right into the hands of Jaden Hartsfield. Really sloppy pass.
Yeah, he's kind of struggling a little bit here tonight. Just hasn't found his game that really in the sectionals yet. He hasn't had that big game that we usually see from him.
So it's Hartsfield. Dribbling between the legs and by Battle. Lets a little floater go. No good. Rebound. Pulled down by Devin Anderson. He's dribbling up court by a Leopard defender by another one, and he falls into the paint. They're going to call a foul, but
he bounced off the ball. I think he got tripped.
He looks like he's okay. Yeah, he fell right onto the basketball, into his stomach. Corsi was set to sub for him, but he's going to leave him in. Cabot's at the table. Cabot wants to come in, obviously, with those 4 3-pointers.
He's shooting.
Instead, it's going to be Jake Robinson checking into the ball game next whistle. Yeah, that's a 16 foul for Greece-Odyssey, so it will be free throws.
No, it looks like they only 6. I think you shoot on 7.
So, okay, we do have subs. We got Jake Robinson and Jesse Cabot coming in for Hunter Haas and Devin Anderson. So Cabot providing the bulk of the Mynderse scoring, all of the Mynderse scoring this quarter. Out top to Kerher to get going here. And it's Miller handing it to Battle. Battle, one dribble to the foul line to Robinson. Robinson, one dribble to Miller. Miller drives, and
now we're shooting. 3 seconds.
3-second call on Robinson. Yeah. So 29-26, 40 seconds to go here in the second period. And they get it to the corner now, and a 3-ball on the way from Odyssey off the back of the rim. No good, but rebounded and put back in by Darren Davidson. Davidson now with 7.
I laugh because Odyssey coach wanted to hold to the last shot. He's saying play the shot clock. One pass, the kid comes off the bench and chucks up a 3.
16 seconds to go. We'll see if Mynderse holds for one. They have a 1-point lead here, 29-28. 10 seconds. Kerher with the basketball. Far side foul line extended. Looks to penetrate. He does. Spins. Up and under. Off the glass. Fouled, and he just can't get it to go.
I don't know. The Odyssey coach wants a push-off, but I didn't really see one. He was, they were bumping each other, but, Kerher, again, just, inches away from that 3-point play. Hopefully now he can convert a couple free throws here after missing the last 2.
So 4.7 left. There'll be 2 free throws from Kerher. First one is good. So his first point since hitting the opening 3-pointer of the game. And Keegan Baker now checking into the ball game for Jake Robinson.
And Mynderse with, there's 4.7 seconds to go. Mynderse has a couple fouls to give. So I look for, Coach Korzeniewski's probably smart enough. Let him take a couple dribbles, foul, make him take it out again. Don't let him even get a shot up.
That might be why Keegan Baker's in. And Kerher hits the second free throw, lead up to 3 now. And they roll it in, and here he comes. Billings with the basketball, pulls up in front of the Mynderse bench. It's an air ball.
I would have fouled him, but.
And that is the end of the first half of play here in the first half of our Class B semifinal. matchup here on FingerLakes1.com. Your score, Mynderse 31, Greece-Odyssey 28. Stay with us. We'll be right back with the Bill Cram Chevrolet halftime report. You're listening to FingerLakes1.com.
FingerLakes1.com's live coverage of Wayne Finger Lakes High School basketball is brought to you thanks to the support from Finger Lakes Partners. Insurance for your life, home, auto, and future. Trust someone who lives in your community. With offices in Geneva, Waterloo, and Victor, visit Finger Lakes Partners online at fingerlakesinsurance.com. Ferrara Lumber and Building Supplies. Ferrara Lumber has been a fixture in the Seneca Falls area for almost 60 years. Start planning your next home improvement project at ferraralumber.com. Ferrara Lumber, supporting local high school athletes since 1959. Finger Lakes Construction Company is the #1 post-frame builder in New York State, providing complete building packages for a wide range of construction, including personal garages, commercial office complexes, municipal, equestrian, agricultural, dairy facilities, pole barns, and more. Visit them online at fingerlakesconstruction.com. The It's a Wonderful Run 5K Committee. It's a winter run like no other. Check out race videos, sign up for the next race, and learn how to get involved in the most popular holiday run around at itsawonderfulrun5k.com. Red's Place, serving great lunches daily in downtown Seneca Falls. Awesome daily specials, soup, and the best sandwiches in town. Check out their Facebook page for daily specials and their full menu. Next time you head out to see a movie, make it at the Omen Theater in downtown Lyons. You'll love relaxing in the modern, renovated theater that has the old-fashioned charm and character of the original house, first opened in 1915. See what's playing this week at omentheater.com. Penny's Place Family Restaurant, located on 5 and 20 in the Liberty Plaza between Seneca Falls and Waterloo. Well known for their large portions and home-cooked meals, a large selection of breakfast items, and everything from burgers, salad bar, and wraps for lunch. If you want a great meal while pinching a penny, come to Penny's Place. Jimmer's Auto offers a full inventory of late model cars, trucks, and minivans. Check out their full inventory online at jimmersauto.com. And for service, visit Stever's Garage on Fall Street in Seneca Falls. Jimmer's Auto and Stever's Garage, strong supporters of local high school athletes for over 40 years. Fed up with unresponsive web designers and getting nickeled and dimed for every small website update? Call FingerLakes1.com at 315-712-0104 and take control of your web presence. Since 1998, FingerLakes1.com has created and maintained nearly 1,000 websites for local businesses and organizations of all sizes. Aflac. When health changes for you or a loved one, it can change everything. But Aflac can help make sure the life you live is the life you never stop living. Learn more at aflac.com or contact Joe Calarco at 315-253-0495. And by Generations Bank, Little John Orthodontics, and Bill Cram Chevrolet.
We're back live here inside Jim Tuck Court here at Marcus Whitman High School. Glad you could be with us here on FingerLakes1.com. It's time for the Bill Cram Chevrolet halftime report. And just saw Brett Harrison, Section 5 official here in attendance. He must be working the next game. Brett, you working the next game? No? Just here as a fan. Nice. Gotcha. Mynderse alumni here to support the Blue Devils. Your score at halftime, 31-28. The Blue Devils lead. And Verk, it's an entertaining game, up and down. I think both teams are a little more sloppy with the basketball than they hope to be. Both teams having some flashes of hot shooting and some ugly shooting.
Yeah, it's, I think this game can go either way real quick. I don't think Odyssey, neither team, I don't think really played to their potential, just kind of feeling each other out a little bit. And, Odyssey, you could see the talent in them. That they played a lot of kids there in the first half, and not having seen them, I'm not sure what their usual rotation is. But he went deep in his bench early, and I think it hurt him a little bit. But, Odyssey has some athletic players and some shooters. They hit a bunch of threes early, but their two big scorers that we talked about in Hartsfield and Billings really haven't done a whole lot. Billings scored a couple, but I don't think Hartsfield has scored, the sophomore. And, he's one of the leading scorers coming into the game with 0 points. So, nice job. It wasn't it got a little ugly at times in this game, but you can see there's a lot of talent on the court. And, I just feel like whoever gets on a quick run is capable of putting up, 10 points just like that. And we saw Mynderse do it, but then, Odyssey kind of answered back, so give them credit for that as well. But I just feel like somebody's going to go – there's going to be a 2-minute span in this game where one team's going to, go on a big run, get some steals, and get some energy, and that's going to be the difference in this game.
So I'll run through the first half scoring with you here on the Bill Cram Chevrolet halftime report. It was for Mynderse, Jesse Cabot leading the way with 12 on 4 3-pointers all in the second quarter. 9 from Hunter Haas, 5 from Kellen Caraher, and 3 from Quentin Bass, 2 from Darren Miller. That's 31. They lead 31-28. For Greece-Odyssey, it was Darren Davidson with 7, Trayvon Harper with 6, Rommel Griffin with 6, Ray Colbert with 3, Eric Williams with 3, and DJ Billings with 3. Mynderse trailed by 1 at the end of the first quarter, 18-17. And after opening up quite a big lead in the first quarter, and then they come back with a 14-10 advantage in the second quarter. They now lead 31-28 with about 3:35 to go on the game clock. We're going to step aside for just 60 seconds, and when we come back, we should be about ready for the second half here. It's Section 5 basketball on FingerLakes1.com, the first of 2 tonight. Here from Marcus Whitman. Once again, your score at halftime, Mynderse 31, Greece-Odyssey 28. It's Section 5 postseason basketball on FingerLakes1.com.
Federal loans not enough to cover the cost of your college education? The private student loan available through Generations Bank can be the answer to your funding needs. Learn more online at mygenbank.com or call 315-568-5855. Generations Bank, with locations in Auburn, Farmington, Geneva Phelps, Seneca Falls, Union Springs, and Waterloo. Be sure to check out their mobile banking app or visit them online at mygenbank.com. Dr. Littlejohn and his outstanding orthodontic team share a common goal: to ensure the overall wellness of each patient through their orthodontic care. They utilize the latest technological advances in the orthodontic industry, including digital scanning and Invisalign. Dr. Rod Littlejohn is proud to support our area high school athletes. Check out their website at littlejohnortho.com. Bill Cram Chevrolet on Route 5 and 20 between Seneca Falls and Waterloo, where your car buying is fast, fun, and easy. Mention you saw them on FingerLakes1.com and receive a $250 credit to use towards the purchase of any new or used vehicle. Browse their inventory at BillCramChevrolet.com or stop in and see why you'll save plenty on 5 and 20 with Bill Cram Chevrolet.
And welcome back inside Marcus Whitman High School, where your score at half 31-28. Mynderse Blue Devils back on the court. Greece-Odyssey still in the locker room.
They must be really going over some stuff in there.
Yeah.
As a player, I always like to get out and get some shots up and get another feel before starting the second half. And there's under a minute to go here before halftime, and Odyssey's not going to get any. Oh, here they come.
55 seconds left.
They might as well just sit on the bench.
And we got to apologize if you're having some trouble with our stream. We originally tried to work. It's terrible cell reception in here in this gymnasium, and we attempted to work with Marcus Whitman's IT staff, who assured us we'd be all set. They gave us a password and connected through the Wi-Fi, And despite my efforts to make sure that they understood exactly what we needed done for us, it didn't work. So, yeah, I'm a little upset about that.
You know, another thing, I don't think this is a great venue for this type of game. It's an older gym.
Yeah.
You know, there's other gyms where I think this is going to happen. I'm not trying to put down Marcus Women.
Whether it's Canandaigua maybe or Victor.
This is an older gym. You know, I like going to those newer gyms. Like down in Bath, you'd be amazed at the gym they have down there where we played the other night for the girls. But, you know, it is what it is, but it's not a great atmosphere in here by any means.
So we're about ready to start the second half. It'll be starters for Minders, Haas, Battle, Anderson, Robinson, and Caraher. And for Odyssey, it will be Ronell. Or no, excuse me. Minders starts with the basketball, though. It's Battle. High-low.
Odyssey's in a 1-2-2.
Gets it out to Devin Anderson. Anderson skips it to Battle. Battle thought about a three.
Pretty nice to get Battle going. He banked in 1-3. That's all he did that first half.
Anderson to Caraher. Caraher to Battle.
And Battle needs to keep his spacing. He gets too close in the zone sometimes.
Caraher now to Battle. Bounce pass in the corner. Three ball on the way from Devin Anderson. Nice. And Minders leads by 6 now, 34-28.
Nice penetration pitch there by Battle.
Now Greece-Odyssey coming back the other way. It's a pull-up jumper from Darren Davidson. It finds the basket from just inside the foul line, so 34-30 now, 7 minutes to go, third period.
Not sure what Odyssey's in now. Maybe a 1-3-1?
Looks like a 1-3-1, yeah.
I think some of the guys are in one defense and some are in another.
So Hunter Haas now swings it to Devin Anderson. Anderson to Battle, over to Caraher. Back to Battle, deep three, lefty, good!
There you go, Quinn.
So Battle with his second three-pointer of the game. That one didn't need the backboard, and it's 37-30. Minders up 7. Trayvon Harper with the big hair, misses the shot. Put back by Darren Davidson, no good.
And Harper's he's a kind of a reluctant shooter. He really wants to get to the basket. He's very good, strong driver, but he doesn't really look to shoot threes too much.
And now they get it over to Hunter Haas, who finds Devin Anderson in the corner, leaves it up top for Quentin Battle. Jake Robinson at the foul line. Hunter Haas now comes up top to the left wing, foul line extended. He has the basketball, finds Anderson in the corner. Anderson right-hand dribble, out to Battle. Battle between the legs.
Odyssey going man for the first time tonight, I believe.
8 seconds to shoot on the shot clock. Caraher with the ball, working off a Hunter Haas pick. 4 to shoot. Haas inside. Off the glass, no good. Missed the rim. Gets his own rebound. Puts it in. Beats the buzzer. And Minders is up 9.
You could tell the ref almost wanted to call a charge on that.
So 39-30. 5:42 to go. And Greece-Odyssey Leopards head coach Jim Gaziliak having words with referee Jim York in front of his bench, as it'll be 2 free throws from DJ Billings. First one is
Man, he's
no
got
good.
3 or 4 misses at the line tonight.
And he makes the second.
Odyssey sticking with this 1-2-2 full court, soft kind of trapping press.
And they get it up ahead to Jake Robinson, who puts it over the front of the rim, off the glass and in.
Nice play by Jake, under control, going right down the middle. Caught the ball at three-point line. Not his forte necessarily, driving to the basket from the three-point line, but nice left-hand layup.
41-21, Minders by 10. And now a turnaround jumper on the block. He gets the roll, does Eric Williams, 41-33. Up ahead to Kellen Caraher. And now it's Devin Anderson dribbling top of the key to Battle. Battle slows it down. 22 to shoot, taking his time. On one wing, he's got Anderson. On the other, he's got Caraher. He throws it Caraher far side. Caraher dribbles, pulls up from the foul line, and hits.
Good offense by Minders. That's their Gonzaga play, and Caher used the pick well, and the defender went under, and he stopped and hit a foul line jump shot.
And now left wide open for three is Jaden Hatchfield, but he misses the shot. Rebound by Greece-Odyssey. Put back no good. Jake Robinson out muscled for the rebound.
And that's, by
Eric Williams.
Eric Williams is a kid Odyssey's got to have in the game. He's a man down low. He's athletic, and he only played about half the first half. And you see him getting a bunch of rebounds, and he's not a great finisher or scorer by any means, but he's a kid who can really rebound and play defense.
And he misses the first front end of the two-shot fouls. He was fouled on the putback. Second free throw, good. So it's 43-34. And we got a little pressure from Greece-Odyssey. No problem for Mynderse. Darren Miller now into the game. Passes it to Caher. Caher drives. Misses. Gets his own rebound. Leaves it for Anderson. Out top to Battle. And off of someone's leg and over to Greece-Odyssey. Now Hartsfield drives. Right-handed scoop shot's
There's
good.
his first bucket.
And Hartsfield on the board now, 43-36.
Maybe that'll get him going a little bit just to see the ball go through the hole.
And now a three from the corner from Devin Anderson's no good. Rebounded by Williams. And the lead is 7 for Mynderse, and right to the basket goes Ramel Griffin, floating to the rim, but the right-hander no good. And again, we got to apologize to you if you're having trouble with our stream tonight. We had coordinated with the staff here at Marcus Whitman for access through their Wi-Fi and to unblock the service that we use to stream this to you. That was unsuccessful, so we're forced to go through our cell phone connection, which is spotty at best, and it's really frustrating. Spent a lot of time, trying to make sure we were set, and they assured us we were, but of course, as soon as we try to log on, we're blocked, so.
Was it the password or just?
No, the password worked, but the service we use is blocked. We can't get out. So we're connecting through our cell service, and Ronald Griffin's connecting for three, and the lead, just like that, for Mynderse is down to three. It's 43-40, 3:24 to go. And it looks like our cell bandwidth is recovering a bit here, so we're glad to have you with us here as we got a timeout on the floor. Let me reset. It's 43-40. Mynderse leads, 3:24 to go. Mynderse in the first half getting 9 points in the first quarter from Hunter Haas, 12 points all on three-pointers in the second quarter for Jesse Cabot. And then here now in the third quarter, Battle with a three, Devin Anderson with a three, and Caher, Haas, and Robinson each with two apiece. And the Leopards for Greece-Odyssey spreading around the scoring as well. Their leading scorer, Jaden Hartsfield, just with 2 points coming just moments ago. And it will be Mynderse basketball.
What was Mynderse' biggest lead? What were they up, 10-11 just recently?
I think they were up 7 or 8 in the first quarter, and then they got up 11 points here in this quarter.
Third quarter, yeah.
But every time Odyssey's had an answer. Mynderse also trailed at one point in the first half before Cabot got hot for three. And now it's Anderson, Haas, Miller, Battle. And Battle tries baseline. He's stuck by Eric Williams. Up ahead to Trayvon Harper. Layup's good. Lean down to one. 43-42. 2:57 to go. Third period. Caher behind the back on the near side. Dribbles it back out to the top. Over on the wing to Anderson between the legs. Working off a pick from Miller. He turns it over. No, ball's on the ground. And we got a jump ball. No, we got a timeout by Greece-Odyssey coach Jim Kaziliak. And Greece-Odyssey starting to feel it now. Just down one. They'll have the basketball.
And Devin was getting triple team there, and tough position to be in, but you just need to pick that up and get it. If he gets out of that triple team, we'll get a layup. But they're they've seen us run their Gonzaga play, which is pick and roll, and they're hedging everything now and double teaming it. So we're going to have to slip it in through the big guy, and then we should have the 2-on-1, 3-on-1 advantage.
So an update here from Clyde Savannah. They were up 53-44 after the third quarter in the first half of the Class D1 semifinal at Bloomfield High School. And you can listen to that live. Brendan Harrington and Tony Robinson with the call on FL1 Radio 2. The link for that on the front page of FingerLakes1.com, or if you click on FL1 Radio on the FL1 app, there's a link on the bottom of the FL1 Radio page. But here on FL1 Radio 1, we got a good one. Minders up by 1, 2:30 to go in the third quarter. Greece-Odyssey basketball. Griffin drives, kicks it back out top to Billings. Now a three on the way from Griffin, no good. And rebound into the hands of Darren Davidson. Back out top to Ray Colbert. And now way over the top of the defense into the corner. And Hartsfield fouled on the baseline drive. So Minders looking a little uneasy, and Greece-Odyssey looking re-energized by this late third quarter run.
Yeah, and Odyssey's man-to-man has, I think, been a little difficult for Minders to handle. They came out in the zone and then switched to man here in the third. It's bothered Minders a little bit.
And now fresh shot clock for Odyssey. Stolen in the corner by Battle. And he's fouled, dribbling up the right. No, they call an offensive foul on Clinton Bale. That was right in front of us. Don't agree with that call. I don't know about you, Bert, but
that was
tough
bad
call. That call made by referee Mark Franco.
That was horrible.
43-42.
I mean, Quinn does get his arm out sometimes, but that wasn't one of the times.
Into the corner for Hartsfield. He drives, and Battle steals it again. So, exact same thing that just happened. Picks up his dribble way across to Kellen Kerr. Baseline to Haas. One dribble. Bounce pass in the corner to Anderson for three. No, it's short. Rebounded by Billings, but stolen by Anderson. And then he loses it out of bounds.
Where's he going? Just go up and shoot it. He's dribbling under the basket.
He put his head right down and dribbled it out of bounds off his foot. Jesse Cabot checking in for Devin Anderson. Cabot, again, 4 second quarter three-pointers. 43-21, 136 to go. Minders defending Class B Section 5 champs. Also, the last 2 years, all Finger Lakes East Finals in Class B. That's all on the line here. As next we'll have Penn Yan versus Livonia for you here at home. And Greece-Odyssey into the corner again. Battle almost stole it again. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Leopards. They'll be inbounding from the far left corner from our vantage point here at midcourt. 1:22 to go in the third period. And Darren Miller takes a seat. Jake Robinson back in. And Minders looks to be in a 3-2 zone now, Bert?
Yeah, it's like it's
2-1-2?
3-2, but they dropped the top guy way back to take away the high post.
Runner by Ray Colbert, no good. Rebounded by Hunter Haas.
So they almost got a guard playing the high post.
Cabot wants the basketball. He was open. Now they close out on him. Battle with it.
Got hit the high post.
Gets it to the high post to Haas. Out to Kerr. Pump fake. Man goes by him. Open three. It's off. And rebounded by Trayvon Harper. Here
Not a
comes
bad look.
Harper. And again, it looks to be some sort of modified 2-1-2 or 3-2 zone. And it's out top to Ramel Griffin. Harper tries a three now in front of his own bench. No good. Nobody boxed out anybody, though. And it's rebound. Long rebound goes to Griffin. And it'll be another opportunity. There's about a 1.5 second between the shot clock and game clock. Game clock at 24. And almost stolen by Battle.
Minders been stuck on 43 for quite a while.
And the driving floater from Trayvon Harper finds the bottom. Minders trails by 1 with 12 seconds to go in the third. 10 seconds. Carroll with the basketball. Down to 5. Trying to find a Seaton. He spins with 2 seconds. Over his defender. Barely touches iron. And at the end of 3 periods of play here at Marcus Whitman High School, the Blue Devils title defense in jeopardy. They trail by 1, 44-43. We got fourth quarter action coming up here from Rushville next. You're going to want to keep it right here.
Federal loans not enough to cover the cost of your college education? The private student loan available through Generations Bank can be the answer to your funding needs. Learn more online at mygenbank.com or call 315-568-5855. Generations Bank, with locations in Auburn, Farmington, Geneva, Phelps, Seneca Falls, Union Springs, and Waterloo. Be sure to check out their mobile banking app or visit them online at mygenbank.com. Dr. Littlejohn and his outstanding orthodontic team share a common goal: to ensure the overall wellness of each patient through their orthodontic care. They utilize the latest technological advances in the orthodontic industry, including digital scanning and Invisalign. Dr. Rod Littlejohn is proud to support our area high school athletes. Check out their website at littlejohnortho.com. Bill Cram Chevrolet on Route 5 and 20 between Seneca Falls and Waterloo, where your car buying is fast, fun, and easy. Mention you saw them on FingerLakes1.com and receive a $250 credit to use towards the purchase of any new or used vehicle. Browse their inventory at BillCramChevrolet.com or stop in and see why you'll save plenty on 5 and 20 with Bill Cram Chevrolet.
Double.
Oh my goodness. So Greece-Odyssey started with a basketball.
Foul. I didn't see that foul either, but
They gave it to Greece-Odyssey.
Yeah.
So Greece-Odyssey started with a basketball. Quentin Battle saved the ball as it was going out of bounds, threw it off a Greece-Odyssey defender, but they called a foul on Darren Davidson. That's his third. And Kellen Carher double teamed right in front of us, but referee Mark Franco calls a foul. And so it'll be Mynderse basketball. Again, they trail 44-43. They were outscored 16-12 in the third quarter after holding a 3-point halftime lead.
Carher just needs to go. You know, he caught it and he's letting him get double teamed.
The foul was on Trayvon Harper, just his first. Mynderse with 5 team fouls this half. Greece-Odyssey just with 2. 44-43. Jesse Cabot, top of the key, gets it to the block to Robinson. Robinson spins and he's fouled.
And, they're trying to get Jesse off a down screen there, but, obviously the coach talked about it at halftime. And, Jesse really relies on other people to get him shots, and if they're paying attention to him, it's going to be hard for him. But what they did open up is they were looking at Jesse, and Robinson got a good post seal on the block.
Couldn't finish on the turnaround and also can't finish on the first free throw. And in a game like this, free throws are big here with 7:27 to go.
Yeah, neither team has been great from the line tonight.
Robinson second. High off the rim and comes back down and in.
Double bounce off the back plate.
Tie ball game at 44 apiece, 7:23 to go. It's Ray Colbert, top of the key.
And Odyssey started with their 2 best players on the bench here in the fourth quarter, which is another, kind of an unusual move, but, maybe their coach knows something I don't know.
Trayvon Harper drives, lets a floater go, no good, but Eric Williams
is a beast down there.
Kept it alive, but into the hands of Battle. Now Battle getting fouled by Harper, and they called it. Harper getting right in the face there of referee Jim York. Got to be careful. He didn't like the call. He was riding him all the way down the court, though.
Yeah, no, that's a foul. I mean, you can't run into a guy while he's dribbling. It's easy.
So that's a 14 foul for Greece-Odyssey.
It should have been called earlier, really.
And it'll be Mynderse ball. 7 minutes to go in the ball game. It's tied. It's Battle, Haas, Robinson, Cabot, and Carher. Carher working off a pick from Haas near the top of the key. Gets it to Cabot. He pulls up from the foul line and misses, and he's been looking for a shot for a while. Haas with the rebound. It's blocked. Oh, boy, mistake by Carher going to the ground leads to a run out and an easy layup for Jaden Hartsfield. Hartsfield now with 4. Leopards lead by 2.
Good hustle there by everybody, yeah. But Hunter with a nice rebound, and Williams, been talking about, he's a difference maker for these guys, defensively and rebounding.
Best athlete on the court.
Oh, by far.
And now Robinson, top of the key, tries it to enter it to Haas. Haas can't handle it, and it's stolen by Williams, and an intentional foul on Quentin Battle.
No, I don't think they called intentional.
Oh, you're right, but it was, though, wasn't it? Grabbed him from behind.
I couldn't see exactly, but I wouldn't call that intentional at this point in the game. He was trying to get by him. They kind of just picked up the ball. I think that's a proper call.
So it's 2 fouls on Battle, 16 foul on the Blue Devils.
Good foul because Eric Williams went down and tomahawk dunked it.
He would have dunked that, yeah.
He still did even after the whistle.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
So Hartsfield plays catch out top with Ray Colbert. And back to Hartsfield. Mynderse in that 2-1-2 again with Jesse Cabot in the middle. They leave it off now for Rommel Griffin, and it's stolen by Battle. He hits the ground, no foul. Now all of a sudden coming the other way, Odyssey has numbers, and a big three-pointer from Ray Colbert. It's a 5-point Greece-Odyssey lead. Cabot wasn't ready for the pass, and he's out-hustled to the loose ball. 4-on-1 the other way. Easy layup for Rommel Griffin and Greece-Odyssey. Timeout Mynderse. And that was not a great sequence of events for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, the ball hit Jesse. He stood there and looked at it. You know, he's got to get after that ball. I don't know what he was thinking right there. He stood and looked, and first half he's making threes and pumping his fists and stuff. Let's see some hustle here. When things aren't going well.
He wasn't expecting the pass. He hit him in the
been
shoulder
looking for it.
right in front of the Mynderse bench, and then as the ball just bounced at his feet, he stood and looked at it while Greece-Odyssey picked it up and went the other way.
Then nobody from Mynderse got back.
I don't understand it. 51-44, 5:36 to go. The Blue Devils trail by 7. With their season on the line, Mynderse entered this game at 19-3. Winners of 2 in a row after losing the regular season finale to Penn Yan, who we'll see next in the second half of our doubleheader. Before that Penn Yan loss, the Blue Devils had won 7 in a row before a home loss to Wayne, who's playing tomorrow night in the Class A2 semifinal. And plenty of time left, but Mynderse now.
Yeah, a lot of time.
Trails by 7.
You got to get some buckets. You got to run some good man offense here.
5:36 to go. Battle, Anderson, Carraher, Robinson, and Haas. And it's Hunter Haas, foul line extended. 5 seniors on the floor right now for Mynderse. And a backdoor cut for Kellen Carraher's broken up by Odyssey and stolen by Odyssey. And Mynderse in trouble here.
Mynderse might have to go to the 1-3-1. They're bringing Darren Miller in or go man.
And a foul on Quentin Battle. That's going to be free throws now. That's the 3rd foul on Quentin. All in the second half as Darren Miller said to check in after we straighten this out. Here comes Miller for Robinson, so you can probably expect to see that 1-3-1 zone.
Yeah.
Next time Greece-Odyssey has the basketball. But Mynderse struggling to score, just 13 points in the second half so far. 1 point this quarter. Front end no good, and Miller rebounds it. Gets it to Quentin Battle. Battle dribbles by 2 Leopard defenders. And now crossover. Thought about pulling up. Bounce pass to Darren Miller. High off the glass. No good. Good hustle by Haas. Puts it back up and in. Lead back down to 5 now. And they are not going to that 1-3-1. They got Miller and Haas on the blocks, and it looks like that 3-2 zone.
I think Coach Korzynski thought about it for a second and came back and stayed home.
And Billings fouled on the block. I think they got Quentin Battle with his 4th foul. So Quentin Battle with 4 fouls now with 4:32. It's their best defensive player. Billings to the free throw line, misses the front end, and I don't think anybody knew it was a 1-on-1, but luckily the ball goes to Darren Miller.
And that's 2 front end misses, I think, for Odyssey here.
Mynderse trails by 5. Carraher finds
Devin's going to be ready to shoot that ball.
Devin spins. He's going to turn it over. He does. Up ahead. Mynderse doesn't get back. Right-handed layup good by Jaden Hartsfield. And the lead now back to 7.
Anderson's dribbling too much. That's not his game. He's got to pick it up and pass it. This pressure is really bothering Mynderse.
They got to get some movement here. They're doing a lot of dribbling around the perimeter. Carraher drives baseline. Layup's good in the foul.
And I think part of the problem is the big guys aren't really posting up hard. They got to, they run this Gonzaga offense in the motion with pick and rolls. Big guy roll the hole. Darren Miller's got 3 or 4 inches on the next biggest guy.
And so Jake Robinson checking into the game. Quentin Battle takes the seat. So this is the biggest lineup you'll see for Mynderse with Miller, Haas, and Robinson all in the game. Kellen Carrer will head to the free throw line. Once again, it's 53-48. Minders trails. 3:54 to go against a very athletic and excited group of Greece-Odyssey Leopards. And Carrer completes a three-point play, so now they trail by just 4. And at the top of this 3-2 zone, it's Carrer. Oh, an unforced turnover for Greece-Odyssey as the pass out on the perimeter.
I might go offense-defense here with Quentin Battle, you know, get him in on offense and get Robinson out.
And it's a inbound now to Carrer. Minders trails by 4. 3:42 to go. Carrer gets it to Devin Anderson, guarded by Harper. He's fouled by Harper as he drove with the left hand. And Harper can never believe it. This kid can never believe it. Referee Larry Swan on the call. That should be 3 on Trayvon Harper.
At least 3.
3 that they called. So
and
16 fouls on Greece-Odyssey.
Yep, so Minders will shoot on the next one.
Carrer with the ball, 3:35 to go here in the ball game. Fresh shot clock. Hands it off to Devin Anderson. Anderson tries to drive again. And we have a foul away from the ball. Looks like they got a foul on Jake Robinson. Backing in. Trying to post up. Pretty sure it was Robinson. They haven't posted it on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I think it was.
So 53-49, 3:23 to go. Minders could really use a stop here. As Harper passes to Hartsfield. Now over to Billings. Minders still in that 3-2 zone. It's Robinson on the left block, Miller on the right. Harper tries to drive. Out top to Hartfield now. 10 to shoot. The 3 ball on the way. It's way too hard. Nice box out and rebound by Darren Miller, and he's fouled. By Darren Davidson. Wait a second.
They called him out of bounds.
They called him out of bounds.
Yep, he was when he caught the ball.
And now Larry Swan, the clock was running. Nobody knew.
They gave him a new shot clock.
Yeah, they did. They shouldn't have a new shot clock.
Yeah, he caught it out of bounds. It was never possession.
Well, if it was, I
think he when he came down with it, he was out of bounds, so maybe it's not possession.
Oh, they got the shot clock reset to 7 now, so they got that right. Larry Swan was on top of that situation. And now Larry Swan
timeout Odyssey.
Calls timeout for Odyssey. It'll be a full timeout. And it's okay, Verk. 2:59 left, 53-49. Obviously, they got to try to stop Greece-Odyssey with 7 seconds at the inbound. What do you think Odyssey's going to try to do here?
You know, they got several options. They got a lot of scorers. And 7 seconds is a ton of time, so it's not like, you can run your regular out of bounds plays. I haven't seen them run a ton tonight, so I'm not sure exactly what they look for. But look for some kind of Minders are going to go zone, I assume, here out of bounds. Every once in a while, Coach Korzeniewski will go man. But I'd stay zone, 7 seconds, make him, hopefully get a shot clock violation. But, get it in and look for a quick pick and roll on the side maybe, and maybe a dump down into a big guy. Or, you always got to watch the inbounder on these plays. Yeah. He gets it in, and then they come back out to him for a corner 3. A lot of options. And, like I said, 7 seconds is a ton of time.
Now, what about Minders? They need points. Been struggling to score a little bit here. What would you like to see them do on offense?
Execute. They really, the man of Odyssey has really caused problems for us. They're hedging our screens hard, and we like to we're not getting the ball into the post. We're not really getting any post scoring. And our guards got to be strong enough, take a step back and get the ball in.
So Minders comes back with Carrer, Haas, Miller, Keegan Baker into the ball game for just the second time tonight, and Devin Anderson guarding the inbounds passes. Harper will inbound.
They go man. Minders goes man out of bounds.
They get it in. Hartsfield looks to drive. He does. Gets to the rim. Can't finish, though, but the putback by Davidson no good. He gets his own rebound, though, and puts it in. 3 chances hit the rim for Greece-Odyssey to lead back up to 6 now. And Minders breaks the press, but they look a little confused. Coach Korzeniewski calls a timeout. So 55-49, 2:43 to go. both teams in the bonus.
Big, they just got pounded on the boards down there. I think Odyssey got 4 attempts maybe. Initially, did the initial layup hit the rim? Because it seemed like maybe, I don't know if they reset that.
It
early.
didn't.
So you got to think, he took some time on that. I know it was a quick putback, but I think the initial drive didn't hit the rim. I don't know if they had a reset on that or not. But
sure, no, the first shot didn't hit the rim.
Yeah, it went off the backboard. I don't think it hit the rim.
Second shot did.
And I think that if he came down when it went back up, he probably had a little bit of time. But, either way, Odyssey just had 3-4 attempts at the basket, and finally they got one to go. Mynderse got to be a little tougher. They got to get in there and rebound.
Trailing by 6. And I'd like to see Mynderse get some encouragement from the home crowd here.
Yeah, crowd's been quiet.
Really quiet right behind the bench. So they'll have 29 to shoot, 2:43 left in the game. Haas will inbound. Is Quentin Battle on the bench next to assistant coach Pat Prain.
And I think I would bring him back in now.
Carraher gets the ball in the backcourt, brings it across. Man-to-man defense now from Greece-Odyssey. And we got a clear out for Cullen. He drives, gets by his defender, double clutch, layup's good.
Good play there, isolation. They're going to bring Cabot off the double, and everybody turn their heads to watch Cabot.
12 points for Carraher. Lead is 4. 2:19 to go.
Get a hand up.
They swing it around the outside. Cabot into the game now for Mynderse. Into the corner. Griffin drives, leaves it off for Davidson, and we have a foul. That'll be free throws. Looks like they got Devin Anderson.
Good thing for Mynderse is Odyssey struggled a little bit at the line tonight. I don't know what their numbers are, but I guess they're hovering around 50%.
Yeah, the bad news is they're going to shoot 2 here. That's the 10th. And it's Darren Davidson. He's missed. I think Davidson is 0 for 3 from the free throw line tonight. Make it 0 for 4. That wasn't even close. And now Darren Miller and Quentin Battle check in. Jake Robinson and Jesse Cabot check out. 4-point lead for the Leopards. 2:07 remaining. Second free throw. On the way. And good.
Hits the first one off the backboard and swishes the second.
5-point lead now for Greece-Odyssey. Quentin Battle dribbles up against man-to-man pressure from Trayvon Harper. And they get it to Carraher. Working off a pick from Haas. Haas slips on the pick but doesn't get the pass. Now it's Battle working on a pick from Miller. Miller
Gotta get it to Miller down low.
Haas does. Lost it way up. Great catch by Miller. Can't finish though. Gets his own rebound. And luckily ball to Battle. 3-pointers way short. Fouls his own shot. Gets his own rebound. Leaves it for Haas. Lays it up and in. Wow. Fortunate for Mynderse.
Yeah.
The lead now only 3, but 1:35 left to go. And
nice job by Quinn. He knew that shot was a little short. Hustled, got it. And that pass to I thought Miller might have got fouled on that, but he went way up and got it. He's just got to come down and go back up and finish that though. But give Haas a lot of credit. Really, everybody from Mynderse there with some nice hustle plays.
He did. He went way up and caught it, but then when he composed himself and went for the shot, he missed the rim.
And Mynderse is missing because we're getting, on our Gonzaga play, they're getting the switch to the guard on the big guy. The big guy's got to get down to the block quicker, and we can lob it up to him. We really missed him the first time, and it swung, and then we threw it up to him. See if now Mynderse, maybe come out with some kind of zone pressure, try to speed them up a little bit. They got a lot of options here. Maybe they come back with their 1-3-1.
Got word
just
from
give them a little different.
Just got word from Bluefield that Clyde Savannah won 71-57 over Mount Morris. They punched their ticket to the Blue Cross in the Class D1 final. Can Mynderse pull this one out, trailing by 3, and get to that Class B final on Friday night at 7 o'clock? And then, of course, stay with us here on Finger Lakes 1. We have Penn Yan Livonia next, the second half of this Class B semifinal doubleheader. And here we go.
We're going with a 1-3-1, but Devin's up top.
We got Devin Anderson, Miller, and Battle on the wings. Haas at the free throw line, and Kellen Carraher running the baseline. 1:20 to go. Into the corner. Billings tries a 3. No good. Big rebound by Hunter Haas. They get it to Battle. Battle double team. Bounce pass to Haas. Mynderse should have numbers now in transition. Miller to the corner. Three-pointer from Devin Anderson, no good. Kerr rebound, he dribbles, didn't need to, but he's fouled. Wow. Boy, Anderson's three looked good for a moment, but great job by Kerr getting that rebound.
You know, and Mynderse just hasn't hit that big three. We saw him against Wayne where they had some good looks here. But great job. You know, Kellen, we talk about a lot. He's a great rebounding guard.
So 1-1 for Kerr. Mynderse down three. First shot is no good. Rolls out, rebounded by Billings. Odyssey looks to push. It's Harper. Blocked by Haas, but it's out of bounds. It'll stay with Odyssey with just 1 minute left. And we got a timeout on the floor as referee Mark Franco needs to tie his shoe. After that, it'll be Greece-Odyssey inbounding with 30 seconds left to shoot. 1 minute on the game clock, 56-53. After Kerr missed that front end, they still only, Greece-Odyssey just with 17 fouls, so Odyssey can work some
I'd
clock.
be aggressive here, even if he fouled. They haven't hit foul shots, you know. He's going to play it out here.
So 20 seconds
I'd get
left
up and
to shoot.
pressure him right now.
The shot clock should be off after this possession. They're going to let him play it out. Mynderse down three. They get the ball in the hands to Ramel Griffin. Hand it off to Hartsfield. He's their best player. He drives. Pulls out with 8 seconds left to Billings. Billings spins. Fadeaway jumper. No good, but the tap back is good. And the foul. Big rebound putback by Ronell Griffin. Fouled by Hunter Haas. Mynderse trails by 5 with 32 seconds. And in retrospect, maybe foul him earlier, extend this game.
I don't mind playing it out there. Just they get a rebound, they get a shot, you know, get the ball with 35 seconds to go, and you know, I would have put a little bit more pressure on maybe, and just, you know, not let them just run the clock down. Maybe come out and pressure them a little bit more.
And the free throw is good by Griffin, and so it's a 6-point lead. Timeout on the court. 32.2 seconds left. Mynderse trails by 6. And they're going to need to get a quick three, or actually just get a quick bucket, right? And then foul.
Yeah, at this point, go for anything. You know, 32 seconds, a lot of time still. You know, you get down there and score. They miss a free throw, score again. You know, now you're kind of in business. But, you know, the things are going to have to break their way, obviously, here in a big way if they're going to come back and win this game.
And again, in all these postseason games, you got your seniors facing the end of their career. And for Mynderse, that's basically the whole roster. We've talked about it all the time, these kids playing together. They were in youth.
Yeah, really good kids.
Basketball.
You know, we talk about all the time. You're not going to find a harder working bunch and, you know, a group of kids who really put the time and effort in. Great group of kids. Hard workers, that, you know, great attitudes. They play the game the right way. But, you know, they got their backs against the wall here, and you never know.
Down 6, Greece-Odyssey's acting like they've won. Playing to the crowd. So it's Cabot, Kerr, Anderson, Battle, and Miller. Every kid on the court right now can shoot a three for Mynderse. I'm pretty sure Hunter Haas fouled out, but they didn't ever post it, so I don't know for sure. He's on the bench. They get it in. 30 seconds left. Quickly comes Battle. Straight to the basket. Left-handed layup's good. And now full court press from Mynderse.
Foul.
Got to foul him. They don't. Almost a steal. They got a foul. Although now the Greece-Odyssey's, you know, it's a situation where they might have got a 10-second call, but they did get a foul. Anderson eventually fouls.
I would have fouled
their best player.
Yeah.
They should have got Williams.
Yeah.
So Hartsfield.
Well, Hartsfield's, he's looked shaky at the line tonight too.
But if you're going to foul, because now they let an extra 8 seconds off the clock. 17.7 left. Mynderse trails by 4.
Try to get that first steal, then foul. They lost a few seconds there.
So it's Jaden Hartsfield to the free throw line, shooting 2. The first one is good. Lead back up to 5. Second free throw, short. Rebounded by Battle. They got to hurry. He dribbles across midcourt. Looks to go to the basket. Pulls up for 3. No, he leaves it for Miller. Taking way too much time. 10 seconds. Her 3 ball. No good. Rebounded by Miller. Puts it back up and in. 5 seconds left. Timeout. Mynderse. They are only down 3 now with 4.7 to go. So not a lot of time, but one possession game. Minders really could use a steal off the inbound.
That'd be nice. Get it in, foul. Hope they miss two, and you'll have a chance to tie it. But if Greece-Odyssey takes care of business, get the ball in bounds, be strong with the ball, let Minders foul you, and they hit 1 out of 2, game over.
Maybe
Minders
get a steal, get a quick timeout, or just look for an open shooter.
You got to play it, see what's up. I'm sure. Let's get the steal first.
Whatever they got to do with 4.7 seconds left, we'll have to do it fast. And again, these seniors: Caraher, Battle, Anderson, Haas, Robinson, Cabot, Keegan Baker, and then of course Lewis Carrion transferred from Franklin this year, senior, and Devin Resbeck. The only juniors on this team, Darren Miller and Sal Franzone, will be coming back next year, so a totally new look. A lot of these kids were a big part of that sectional championship team a year ago.
Yeah. And I know these guys really wanted the one to hang up for themselves.
So here we go, 4.7 to go, 60-57. They can't get it in. They do. A lot of space. They got a foul. They do get a foul. 3 seconds left, and it'll be Trayvon Harper heading to the free throw line. He'll get 2 free throws. Makes 1 or 2. This game's over. First free throw up and good. That should do it. 61-57, 3 seconds left. And the Mynderse Blue Devils season, 3 seconds from coming to an end. Second free throw, good. They throw it way up ahead to Cabot. Half-court shots up, no good. And the Greece-Odyssey Leopards are celebrating at Marcus Whitman High as Cabot and Anderson embrace. And the Mynderse Blue Devils season ends with a record of 19-4, just 1 game short of the Blue Cross Arena. So players shaking hands now as we'll get ready for the second half of the doubleheader. So it won't be an all Finger Lakes East final in the Blue Cross in Class B for the 3rd straight year. Instead, Monroe County represents as Greece-Odyssey advances and Minders loses. So Verk, like you said, great career for these kids for Minders, but certainly they're going to be a little upset not being able to close this one out in the semis. Second time in 3 years Minders falls in the Class B semis, and of course that sectional championship last year beating Newark in the Blue Cross Arena. So final thoughts before we close it out?
Great year for the Minders team. Came up a little short of the goals. A game short in the league championship, a game short of the finals here. But this group of kids will be remembered for a long time. They got their sectional championship last year, but disappointing. And these guys, I'm sure will, they'll remember this one for a while, and it stings. And I've been on the wrong end of a couple of finals losses in my high school career, and it hurts. But these kids should hang their heads high. They had a great career, and the biggest thing to me is these kids play the game the right way. There's no talk, and you see some of these teams play who get a little animated and stuff. These kids don't do that, and I respect them, the coaches. Great job from top to bottom.
So we're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll wrap up the scoring, and then we will have Penn Yan and Livonia in the second half, see if we can get one Finger Lakes East team into the Blue Cross Arena. So stay with us here. Once again, your final score. What was the final, Verk? They took it down. We'll say it's 61-59. I know, Minders lost by 4.
FingerLakes1.com's live coverage of Wayne Finger Lakes High School basketball is brought to you thanks to the support from Finger Lakes Partners. Insurance for your life, home, auto, and future. Trust someone who lives in your community. With offices in Geneva, Waterloo, and Victor, visit Finger Lakes Partners online at fingerlakesinsurance.com. Farrar Lumber and Building Supplies. Farrar Lumber has been a fixture in in the Seneca Falls area for almost 60 years. Start planning your next home improvement project at FerraraLumber.com. Ferrara Lumber, supporting local high school athletes since 1959. Finger Lakes Construction Company is the #1 post-frame builder in New York State, providing complete building packages for a wide range of construction, including personal garages, commercial office complexes, municipal, equestrian, agricultural, dairy facilities, pole barns, and more. Visit them online at fingerlakesconstruction.com. The It's a Wonderful Run 5K Committee. It's a winter run like no other. Check out race videos, sign up for the next race, and learn how to get involved in the most popular holiday run around at itsawonderfulrun5k.com. Red's Place, serving great lunches daily in downtown Seneca Falls. Awesome daily specials, soup, and the best sandwiches in town. Check out their Facebook page for daily specials and their full menu. Next time you head out to see a movie, make it at the Omen Theater in downtown Lyons. You'll love relaxing in the modern, renovated theater that has the old-fashioned charm and character of the original house, first opened in 1950. See what's playing this week at omentheater.com. Penny's Place Family Restaurant, located on 5 and 20 in the Liberty Plaza between Seneca Falls and Waterloo. Well known for their large portions and home-cooked meals, a large selection of breakfast items, and everything from burgers, salad bar, and wraps for lunch. If you want a great meal while pinching a penny, come to Penny's Place. Jimmer's Auto offers a full inventory of late model cars, trucks, and minivans. Check out their full inventory online at jimmersauto.com. And for service, visit Stever's Garage on Fall Street in Seneca Falls. Jimmer's Auto and Stever's Garage, strong supporters of local high school athletes for over 40 years. Fed up with unresponsive web designers and getting nickeled and dimed for every small website update? Call FingerLakes1.com at 315-712-0104 and take control of your web presence. Since 1998, FingerLakes1.com has created and maintained nearly 1,000 websites for local businesses and organizations of all sizes. Aflac. When health changes for you or a loved one, it can change everything. But Aflac can help make sure the life you live is the life you never stop living. Learn more at aflac.com or contact Joe Calarco at 315-253-0495. And by Generations Bank, Little John Orthodontics, and Bill Cram Chevrolet.
Sure. Yeah, welcome back inside of Marcus Whitman High School, where once again your final score, Greece-Odyssey 61, Mynderse 57. Now you're all right, Verkey. I'm just going to wrap up the scoring, and then we'll be back for Penn Yan. So it's the Bill Cram Chevrolet halftime report here on FingerLakes1.com, and I'll run through the scoring here. Mynderse ends their season at 19-4 here in the semifinal round of Class B. It was Hunter Huss with 15 points, Jesse Cabot and Kellen Carher with 12, Quentin Battle with 6. All those fellas playing their last game in a Mynderse uniform tonight. Darren Miller with 4. He's the sole contributor returning next year as a junior, along with Sal Franzone, a junior on this roster. Be a totally new look next year. Jake Robinson and Devin Anderson with 3 points apiece. For Greece-Odyssey, Trayvon Harper finishes with 12. Ramel Griffin finishes with 14. Jaden Hartsfield with 7, all in the second half. Eric Williams with 6, and Darren Davidson with 12, and Ray Colbert with 3. So stay with us. Coming up next, it's going to be Penn Yan versus Livonia in the other half of this sectional semifinal for Class B. See if we can get one Finger Lakes East team into the Blue Cross Arena on Friday night. So we're going to step aside, and we'll be back, probably in about 10 minutes for the second half of our doubleheader. So stay tuned with us right here. You're listening to Section 5 Playoff Basketball on FingerLakes1.com.
FingerLakes1.com's live coverage of Wayne Finger Lakes High School basketball is brought to you thanks to the support from Finger Lakes Partners. Insurance for your life, home, auto, and future. Trust someone who lives in your community. With offices in Geneva, Waterloo, and Victor, visit Finger Lakes Partners online at fingerlakesinsurance.com. Farrar Lumber and Building Supplies. Farrar Lumber has been a fixture in the Seneca Falls area for almost 60 years. Start planning your next home improvement project at farrarlumber.com. Farrar Lumber, supporting local high school athletes since 1959. Finger Lakes Construction Company is the #1 post-frame builder in New York State, providing complete building packages for a wide range of construction, including personal garages, commercial office complexes, municipal, equestrian, agricultural, dairy facilities, pole barns, and more. Visit them online at fingerlakesconstruction.com. The It's a Wonderful Run 5K Committee. It's a winter run like no other. Check out race videos, sign up for the next race, and learn how to get involved in the most popular holiday run around at itsawonderfulrun5k.com. Red's Place, serving great lunches daily in downtown Seneca Falls. Awesome daily specials, soup, and the best sandwiches in town. Check out their Facebook page for daily specials and their full menu. Next time you head out to see a movie, make it at the Omen Theater in downtown Lyons. You'll love relaxing in the modern, renovated theater that has the old-fashioned charm and character of the original house first opened in 1950. See what's playing this week at omentheater.com. Penny's Place Family Restaurant, located on 5 and 20 in Liberty Plaza between Seneca Falls and Waterloo. Well known for their large portions and home-cooked meals, a large selection of breakfast items, and everything from burgers, salad bar, and wraps for lunch. If you want a great meal while pinching a penny, come to Penny's Place. Jimmer's Auto offers a full inventory of late model cars, trucks, and minivans. Check out their full inventory online at jimmersauto.com. And for service, visit Stever's Garage on Fall Street in Seneca Falls. Jimmer's Auto and Stever's Garage, strong supporters of local high school athletes for over 40 years. Fed up with unresponsive web designers and getting nickeled and dimed for every small website update? Call fingerlakes1.com at 315-712-0104 and take control of your web presence. Since 1998, fingerlakes1.com has created and maintained nearly 1,000 websites for local businesses and organizations of all sizes. Aflac. When health changes for you or a loved one, it can change everything. But Aflac can help make sure the life you live is the life you never stop living. Learn more at aflac.com or contact Joe Calarco at 315-253-0495. And by Generations Bank, Little John Orthodontics, and Bill Cram Chevrolet.
Okay, welcome back live inside Marcus Whitman High School, where we're about 3 minutes away from the start of the second half of our Class B doubleheader that will pit the Penn Yan Mustangs against the Livonia Bulldogs. If you're just joining us, in the first half of our twofer here in Class B, Greece-Odyssey defeats Mynderse 62-57. And then we're simulcasting live on FL1 Radio 2 here tonight on FingerLakes1.com over in Bloomfield, where in the first half of that doubleheader, it was Clyde Savannah advancing to the Blue Cross Arena, defeating Mount Morris 71-57. And now it'll be Naples and Honeoye coming up next. Again, Brendan Harrington, Tony Robinson have the call on FL1 Radio 2. You can find the link to that broadcast on the front page of FingerLakes1.com, or go to FL1 Radio on the FL1 app, the free FingerLakes1.com Android or iPhone app, and then look for the link to FL1 Radio 2. So here, we were hoping tonight for an all Finger Lakes East final in Class B like it's been the last 2 years, with Newark beating Pelmac 2 years ago, Mynderse beating Newark last year. But it's Greece-Odyssey, the Leopards advancing, a very athletic team. They really dominated the boards late in the game, and Mynderse just couldn't hit the shots when they needed to. But here we have a Penn Yan Mustang team against a Livonia team, a pair of teams wearing orange and blue. Penn Yan is a higher seed, number 2 seed, will be in the whites tonight. But, this one should be a good ball game.
Yeah, we got to see Livonia play last year. I think we're in Victor when they played Newark, and Newark played one of their best games I've seen them play. We saw Clemens had a couple of dunks that game, but this Livonia team is very well coached. They're physical. They come out of Livingston County where the basketball is very physical. Penn Yan's going to bang on you. They're going to slow it down. I'm guessing they're going to bang the ball inside a lot, and they want to make this game a little bit ugly. And then obviously, we've seen Penn Yan led by Batten and Dylan Stape, two very good players. We've seen Stape all year long, just powerful inside, maybe a little undersized, but just put together. He's a grown man down there. But Penn Yan has some kids that look like they can match his athletic ability as well, so it'll be a good battle in there.
So Livonia has been Finger Lakes East killer so far this postseason. In the first round, they defeated Waterloo 56-47 after leading 19-13 at halftime. And then in round 2, they beat Mid-Lakes as Alex Minahan's three-pointer with 3 seconds left lifted them to a 55-52 victory over Mid-Lakes that was oh so close to getting to this semifinal round against Penn Yan. For Penn Yan, they defeated Greece Olympia, the 15 seed, 69-60, and then really handed it to the 10 seed Waco 75-48 in the second round. And we're about ready for the national anthem, just moments away from basketball. So we're going to step aside for just a moment. When we come back, it'll be time for the second half of our doubleheader as Penn Yan takes on Livonia here on FingerLakes1.com.
Federal loans not enough to cover the cost of your college education? The private student loan available through Generations Bank can be the answer to your funding needs. Learn more online at mygenbank.com or call 315-568-5855. Generations Bank, with locations in Auburn, Farmington, Geneva, Phelps, Seneca Falls, Union Springs, and Waterloo. Be sure to check out their mobile banking app or visit them online at mygenbank.com. Dr. Littlejohn and his outstanding orthodontic team share a common goal: to ensure the overall wellness of each patient through their orthodontic care. They utilize the latest technological advances in the orthodontic industry, including digital scanning and Invisalign. Dr. Rod Littlejohn is proud to support our area high school athletes. Check out their website at littlejohnortho.com. Bill Cram Chevrolet on Route 5 and 20 between Seneca Falls and Waterloo, where your car buying is fast, fun, and easy. Mention you saw them on FingerLakes1.com and receive a $250 credit to use towards the purchase of any new or used vehicle. Browse their inventory at BillCramChevrolet.com or stop in and see why you'll save plenty on 5 and 20 with Bill Cram Chevrolet.
So starting lineups being announced now for Penn Yan and Livonia getting set to tip things off. Alex Minahan being announced. Again, he was the hero of the quarterfinal round, hitting a three-pointer to sink Mid-Lakes. For Penn Yan, it'll be Desmond Batten, Derek Ravello, Ben Emerson, Dylan Stape, and Cade Kerbeau. 5 seniors, not unlike the Mynderse Academy team we just saw tonight. And this Penn Yan team, Verk, has kind of played second fiddle their whole career to Newark and Mynderse and Wayne in the Finger Lakes East. They've been oh so close a few times, but this might be their year. They won at Mynderse to close out the regular season, which was a big hurdle for them, winning on the road against one of those top teams in the East. And now they look to clear another hurdle and get to the Blue Cross Arena for the first time in any of these Mustangs careers. And they got a really good shot. And then Dylan State being announced, and he's really been solid late in the season here for Penn Yan, along with their point guard Desmond Batten. Really athletic, good defensive guard for the Mustangs, coached by Marty Gibson. I think Gibson was named FL East Coach of the Year. Was it Class B Coach of the Year?
Yes, he was Class B Coach of the Year for Section 5, and did a nice job this year.
So we're about ready for the tip for Livonia. It'll be Alex Minahan. It'll be Cody Ulock. Minahan, just a freshman, I should add. Devontae Gwynn, a lot of familiar faces from last year's semifinal in Victor High School in the game against Newark. And we'll have Barrett Lowe, 6'5", 220 senior, jumping center against Cade Kerbeau. And it's controlled by Penn Yan to start the ball game, and straight to the basket and missing the layup is Dylan Stape, rebounded by Livonia. And Davik Nollis running the point right now for Livonia. He's a 5'7" senior. And they get it down on the block. Livonia's got some size. And spinning with the left hand is Barrett Lowe, and missing out of bounds, but it'll stay with Livonia. So right off the bat, Verk, we can tell Livonia's big.
Yeah, they're going to look to pound it inside the Barrett Lowe. 6'5", 220 pounds, big, strong kid.
So out to Knowles, playing catch and handing it off with Ulock. And now a deep three from Minahan, the freshman, as the shot clock expires. It doesn't catch glass. Okay, if you're just joining us, we're right at midcourt here at Jim Tuck Court at Marcus Whitman High School. The Mustangs moving from our right to left, wearing their home whites with the orange and blue blocks up the side, orange lettering, blue trim, as they work it around the perimeter against this man-to-man defense. Little entry pass to Dylan Stape. This time Stape finishes.
Nice play.
And it's 2-0 Penn Yan. Livonia wearing New York Knickerbockers colors. Blue away jerseys is the higher seed. Orange lettering, white trim. As Knowles with the ball, dribbling left hand, guarded man-to-man by Derek Ravello. Penn Yan loves to play man-to-man defense. Getting free off a pick was Cody Ulock. He misses a three. Rebounded by Penn Yan. Here comes Desmond Batten. He drives to the basket, up over the rim with the left hand.
That's going to be a mismatch for Penn Yan with the freshman guarding Batten.
And now Knowles gets it up top to Ulock. Over to Minahan. Back to Ulock, tries an 18-foot jumper, and he's fouled after missing the jump shot by Ben Emerson. Score 4-0, Mustangs lead. 6:07 to go here, first period. Glad you could be with us here on FingerLakes1.com. Again, Mynderse falls in the first half of our doubleheader, 62-57 to the Greece-Odyssey Leopards. Second free throw, first free throw attempt by Ulock, no good. Second free throw. Rattles around and in. 4-1 now, 6:04 remaining first period. As Ravelo dribbles in front of the Livonia bench. Up top to Ben Emerson, and it's Batten now. Looking to penetrate, spins in the lane, kicks it out to Ravelo. 17 to shoot. Entry pass to Stape, gets knocked away, and controlled though by Penn Yan, now 10 to shoot. And Stape has on the block, he spins up and under, and a great move by Dylan Stape, and it's 6-1 Penn Yan.
Tough move by Stape.
Knowles tries an entry pass, but it's stolen and saved. Nope, out of bounds. Stape tried to save it, and in the process stepped on the baseline. It'll be Livonia basketball with 23 to shoot.
Livonia really struggling offensively here against this Penn Yan pressure.
And a three ball on the way by Alex Minahan, the freshman. Cuts the lead now to 2, 6-4 as Batten quickly the other way into the lane, kicks it out to Emerson. Now it's Ravelo with the basketball left hand. And they got it to Cade Kerbeau, who threw it away. And now Livonia with a chance to tie with a two-pointer. Minahan, the freshman, up top of that to Ulock, who drives and leaves it for Devontae Gwynn, who's blocked. Quickly the other way comes Penn Yan. Foul line jumper, no good from Ben Emerson. Rebound controlled by Livonia. 6-4, 4:33 to go. Glad you could be with us here on FingerLakes1.com. The Class B Section 5 semifinal, the second half of our doubleheader. Minahan leaves it off for a jump shot that's way off the mark from Cody Ulock. Knowles with it though after the offensive rebound. Tries an entry pass to Gwynn. Gwynn a dribble and finish with the left hand over the front of the rim. Tie ball game, 6-6.
Yeah, nice answer by Penn Yan after being down 6-1. You know, get the three and then pound it inside to Gwynn.
Batten drives, kicks it out. Three-pointer on the way from Emerson, no good. But a nice rebound by Derek Ravelo. And now Batten tries to drive again, this time up and under, can't finish. He goes down hard. Quickly the other way comes Livonia. Minahan pulls up. Bank shot, good.
Tell you what, the freshman looks pretty good.
Looks like he might be the best player on the court here as they take an 8-6 lead. And it's Ravelo leaving it for Batten. Batten drives and throws it into a double team, and it's out of bounds to Livonia. And we got a nice contingent from Livonia making the trip here to Marcus Whitman, and a good contingent for Penn Yan. Probably the most important basketball game for Penn Yan in the last 10 years. As Knowles tries an entry pass to Barrett Lowe, and Lowe's fouled. Not sure who they're going to give that foul to. Got a substitution for Penn Yan is Peyton Shuck.
I think Emerson, no.
The junior guard checks in. The foul goes to Cade Kerbeau. So Shuck in the ball game. And also checking in Connor Fingar. And nice out of bounds play leads to a layup for Devontae Gwynn. And it's 10-6. Bulldogs lead here. 3:03 to go, first period.
9-0 run.
Batten over to Shuck. Shuck down on the block, back to Batten. He dribbles. And Batten turns it over. And then almost foul reaching in. So Livonia now with a chance to extend that 4-point lead with 2:40 to go. Up top to Minahan. Over to the foul line, extended near side to Ulak. Now to the foul line to Gwynn. Back to Minahan. Tries a three with a left hand. And the freshman, ice in his veins, 2 3-pointers, 8 first quarter points, 13-6.
12-0 run for the Livonia Bulldogs.
And Livonia, a pretty senior-laden team as well. Devontae Gwynn, the starters, Cody Ulak, a senior, Davik Knowles, a senior, Barrett Lowe, a senior, and then you got Minahan, the freshman.
Got 8 points here early, 8 of the 13.
Gonna have a nice career.
Yeah, he's he's got his hands full of batting, but so far he's been up to the challenge. He got blown by there early on, but since then has really settled down and having a really nice game so far here tonight. I was kind of worried that Penn Yan, after 6-1, Livonia wasn't doing much. It kind of looked like Penn Yan was clearly better, but Livonia with a big 12-0 answer here.
So here comes Penn Yan, batting off the timeout, 13-6 they trail. Behind the back at the top of the key, leaves it off for Connor Fingar. Now over to Ravello, into the hands of Shuck. And now Batten, entry pass to the block. Shot block, Dillon State shot block. Here comes Livonia. Knowles right down the middle of the court.
State, as good as he is, he's giving up 3 inches to Lowe.
And Gwynn with some size too. Knowles tries a deep 3, no good. But a strong rebound by Fingar, and it's into the hands of Ravello now. And now a 3-ball on the way from Penn Yan. It's Peyton Shuck. Too hard off the rim. Rebounded by Devontae Gwynn. And now to Lowe on the block. Working.
Good spin move though, and nice play, even better play by State. Kind of blocked him from behind.
So 13-6, it'll be Livonia basketball underneath their own basket. Last time they had the ball underneath their basket, head coach Matt Young drew up a nice play. Led to a layup. This time they just kind of kick it out front with 25 to shoot. And back to the block. And a nice right-handed hook shot by Barrett Lowe. Biggest lead in the game now for Livonia. They're up 9, 15-6, 1:20 to go. Now State, top of the key. Foul line extended to Batten. Back to State. Tries a 3. Too hard, no good. And the rebound comes out to Livonia. It's Ulak with it, picks up his dribble. Now he finds Gwynn open underneath. Gwynn pump fakes and gets the kiss to go, and he's fouled. And wow, 17-0 run, Burke, right?
Say 16-0 run.
16-0 run.
6-1.
Yep, 16-0 run now for Livonia here in the first period. 1:02 remaining. That will be the first foul on Dylan State. And it's Devontae Gwynn heading to the free throw line, trying to complete the 3-point play with 1:02 remaining here, first period.
Livonia doing a nice job getting the ball where they want to. Their big guys are playing tough down low, taking all good shots. Just executing the game plan to perfection so far.
7 first half points for Devontae Gwynn. And now Desmond Batten gets it to the corner to State. State drives baseline up top. Now it's Batten again, guarded by the freshman. They got a 2-3 zone working now, Livonia does. And it's Batten with 14 to shoot at the top of the key, looking to penetrate behind the back, pulls up, finds State cutting back door, but it was a little too hard and off the mark and out of bounds.
Yeah, not much there really.
So Desmond Batten with 4 first quarter turnovers by my count so far. With 34 seconds left, there is about a half a second differential between the shot and game clock. So Livonia could effectively hold for the last shot if they wanted here. Up 18-6.
Penn Yan going 1-3-1 here.
And that's with Cade Kerbeau at the top, Dylan Stape in the middle. And now they double, but it's Knowles with the ball now with 10 seconds left in the corner. And Ulak finds Minahan for 3. Can't get the roll, but he's fouled on a 3-point attempt. And the freshman will head to the line.
Twice they fouled jump shooters tonight, too. The first time was on a long 2 from about 18 feet. Now Minahan's going to get 3 shots here. And My guess is he's a pretty good free throw shooter based on how we've seen him shoot the ball
Great
so far here
form,
tonight.
left-hander. He'll get 3 here. The first one's up, and yeah, that's a nice-looking shot from the youngster. And they give that foul to Peyton Shuck, so 4 Penn Yan Mustangs with 1 foul apiece. Livonia yet to commit a foul, and the second free throw is good by Minahan. Minahan shoots and scores. So Livonia loses Reed Van Scotter last year, the great three-point shooter. I think he hit 10 in that semifinal game, and they reload with a freshman. And at the buzzer, big shot for Derek Ravello to end the first quarter. Three-pointer from the wing. And after the first period of play, your score, Livonia 21, Penn Yan 9. We'll be back with second quarter action here in the Section 5 Class B semifinal game at Marcus Whitman. You're listening to postseason basketball on FingerLakes1.com. Stay with us.
Federal loans not enough to cover the cost of your college education? The private student loan available through Generations Bank can be the answer to your funding needs. Learn more online at mygenbank.com or call 315-568-5855. Generations Bank, with locations in Auburn, Farmington, Geneva, Phelps, Seneca Falls, Union Springs, and Waterloo. Be sure to check out their mobile banking app or visit them online at mygenbank.com. Dr. Littlejohn and his outstanding orthodontic team share a common goal: to ensure the overall wellness of each patient through their orthodontic care. They utilize the latest technological advances in the orthodontic industry, including digital scanning and Invisalign. Dr. Rod Littlejohn is proud to support our area high school athletes. Check out their website at littlejohnortho.com. Bill Cram Chevrolet on Route 5 and 20 between Seneca Falls and Waterloo, where your car buying is fast, fun, and easy. Mention you saw them on FingerLakes1.com and receive a $250 credit to use towards the purchase of any new or used vehicle. Browse their inventory at BillCramChevrolet.com or stop in and see why you'll save plenty on 5 and 20 with Bill Cram Chevrolet.
And welcome back to the game. Second quarter action starts with a Davik Knowles three-pointer, 24-9. The Livonia Bulldogs up 5 after a 20-0 run in the first quarter before that three-pointer by Derek Ravello at the buzzer to end the first period. Desmond Batten now tries a three, and that's off and rebounded by Ulak up ahead. It's Minahan again, the freshman. Hands it off to Barrett Lowe. Driving baselines, Minahan, the left-handed floater is good. And wow, hard to believe that kid's a freshman here, came to play tonight.
Yeah, very, very impressed. You know, he's not very big either. You know, he's muscular, but he's a little skinny freshman, and he can play. You know, he's hit threes, he's created, he just hit a little floater, driving to his right with his left hand. You know, he seems to be the total package here so far tonight. Very heady. You know, I can't say enough about him, and then you only think he's a freshman. You know, his future's bright. But, you know, take away that three from the corner at the buzzer for Penn Yan, and it's a 25-0 run. Right now it's a 25-3 run as it stands.
26-9, 7:07 second period. A lot of time for the Mustangs to compose themselves, but they are really struggling on offense against this big Livonia team.
Yeah.
And then Devontae Gwynn and Alex Minahan are killing these guys on offense.
You know, I watched Penn Yan play Mynderse, and a big thing in that game was that Darren Miller was hurt, and Mynderse didn't really have an answer for Stape. But, you know, Livonia's got a couple big kids inside. Stape's undersized as a forward or center, whatever he plays, but he's having some trouble with Barrett Lowe down low. Barrett Lowe, 6'5", 220.
And so Penn Yan comes back with Batten, Kerbo, Emerson, Ravello, and a long three from Emerson. Boy, that thing almost hit the ceiling. No good off the back iron. Rebounded by Ulak. Way up ahead to Gwynn. Picked off, though, by Kerbo. Now it's Stape coming the other way. Drives the lane. Right-handed layup is good.
Probably not the play Livonia was looking for in that situation. Big lead. You know, you don't want to give Penn Yan some momentum.
26-11 now. And Stape had to be careful. Almost picked up his second foul. Devik Knowles dribbles between two Mustangs, almost loses it. Now Minahan to the baseline to Gwynn. Up top to Knowles. Knowles dribbles with the left hand. Nice scoop shot underneath the low. Who's fouled on the way up. It looks like it might be on Desmond Batten. It is. So that'll be Desmond Batten's first foul. So Batten, Emerson, State, Kerbo, and Shuck all with one foul. And it will be the 6'5", 220 senior Barrett Lowe to the free throw line, and he buries the first attempt, 27-11.
Penn Yan zone was a lot more active that time, and Livonia did a nice job, taking their time and getting a good look for their big man.
Second free throw rims out, rebounded by Penn Yan. It's up ahead to Ravello. Ravello bounce pass to the block, and it's Stape up and off the glass and with a foul. So Dylan Stape with 4 points here early in the second quarter to go with his 4 first quarter points. Gives him 8. He heads to the free throw line to try to cut this lead down to 13 with 6:04 to go in the second quarter. And he does. So Devik Knowles brings it across half court against this 1-3-1 trapping defense by the Mustangs. Bounce pass over to Cody Ulach. Back to Knowles. Knowles tries a three, and he hits it with Case Kerbo flying right in his
really
face.
Weird looking shot with a lot of arc and 2 tough shots with guys right in his face.
So Knowles matches Dylan Stape with 2 3-pointers. Actually, baseline drive there by Ravello goes in. So 30-16, 14-point lead for the Bulldogs, 5:22 to go. Alex Minahan with a bounce pass to Knowles. Batten tried to step in and get the steal. That allowed Minahan to drive, but his right-handed scoop shot blocked out of bounds by Dylan Stape. He'll have 18 seconds to shoot, and it'll be Minahan inbounding. Into the corner for Ulach. Now it's Barrett Lowe. And Barrett fouled. He'll head to the free throw line. That's a 16 foul on Penn Yan, but that's also on Derek Ravello. So now we have 6 Penn Yan Mustangs with 1 foul.
It's hard to do.
Yeah. And just 1 foul on Livonia. And Lowe with a high arcing free throw gets it to go.
This is a lot of points for Penn Yan to be giving up. 31 points, 5 minutes with 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. They're looking at giving up 50 points this half.
Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Stape. He now dribbles it, finds Batten wide open on the wing for 3. In and out. And out of bounds, it'll stay with Penn Yan. So it will be Emerson inbounding. Livonia in his own defense off the inbounds. Batten gets it back to the inbounder, now back to Batten at the top of that 2-3 zone. And now a 3-pointer on the way, no good by Ben Emerson. And up ahead, Knowles. Minahan beats him down the court, but the pass too high. No, Minahan tried to save it, went out of bounds.
Emerson took a lot of threes against Mynderse too, and he didn't have any. I guess he's supposed to be their shooter, but really struggling here again tonight from 3.
Penn Yan not known as a great 3-point shooting team, that's for sure. And like you said, Verk, they've given up 31 points already with 4:30 to go. Now Batten tries a 3. There it is. Maybe that'll get Desmond Batten going. Lead down to 12, so Penn Yan breaking into that lead by Livonia. Now in that 1-3-1 trapping defense again, Knowles into the corner to Ulach, and they tried an entry to Barrett Lowe, and Dylan Stape picked up his 2nd foul.
There's 2 guys for Penn Yan who they can't afford to get in foul trouble. One, Stape and Batten. And Stape picks up his 2nd with 4 minutes to go. And it looks like Penn Yan's going to go to the bench here. guessing they're going to take Stape out. So Penn Yan with a down 12. Stape goes to the bench with 4 minutes to go. Let's see how the rest of the half plays out here.
Also for Livonia, it's Cody Ulach having a seat. Free throw by Lowe, rails around and in. So now we'll get a second. So Gilbert Lowe with 3 free throws this quarter. He's 3 for 5 from the free throw line. As it's Andrew Crossway, another senior, 5'10" guard, checking in for Livonia. And Barrett Lowe makes his second free throw. He's got 6 on the game. And for Penn Yan, it's Ravelo, Emerson, Batten, Connor Fingar, and Kate Gerbeau. And it's Ravelo with the basketball, working off a pick. And now it's Emerson driving with the right hand. Low pass to Fingar, now out top to Batten with 7 to shoot. Batten looks to penetrate, pulls up. Too hard, rebounded by Minahan.
Bad's going to have to look to score more with Stape on the bench.
Up at the Crossway, bounce pass to Gwynn on the baseline. Foot on the line, though. Foot on the line. So 33-19, 3:24 to go here, second period. Emerson to Batten. Batten drives, and what do we got? A foul on the ground. It's going to be the freshman Minahan picking up his first foul of the game. Close to fouls. So Batten now with it, dribbles with the right hand. Over to Emerson. Into the lane, bumped by Knowles, no call, and Batten had a chance for a 3 at the top of the key. Passed it up, instead penetrates. Tough pass to handle for Ravelo, but he does, and now Ravelo tries a 3. Looked good, but too hard. And the rebound loose on the ground. Gwynn with it. Looks like he traveled. Instead, they got a timeout for Matt Young of Livonia.
You know, that's a couple times. But Batten's hitting these guys, they're underneath the basket. You know, they're not going to do anything with it.
And the pass has got a lot of heat on it. I mean, tough to handle, and they have had trouble.
I think he's got to look to shoot his jumper a little bit more. You know, he's had one go in, one went in and out, but without Stape, you know, and Emerson really needs to move the ball. He's bouncing it a lot. He needs to kick it out, and, you know, he missed Batten there last time.
Looks like he passed up a couple wide open three-point attempts at the top of the key in favor of shooting here on the left side.
Yeah.
He kind of like moved to his left and then would shoot a long 2-pointer.
I mean, he wants to get to the basket. That's more of his game. But, you know, he's a capable shooter. And at this point, they're daring him to take the 3. I think he's got to take it.
33-19, 2:56 to go. Jim Sinicropi, Matt Verkey here courtside for FingerLakes1.com here in the second half of our Class B Section 5 semifinal doubleheader. Minders loses in the first half. Let's see if Penn Yan can join the Lions on Friday night in the Blue Cross Arena. Turnover for Penn Yan. Batten falls down, and they got a foul on Livonia. Who did they get with that foul?
I think it was Riviello. That's his second, so they're taking him out.
So 2 fouls on Dylan Stape, 2 on Rivello, and I don't know why they don't post the fouls on the scoreboard. They've been doing it all game. It's not that hard. You're not doing too much when you're running the scoreboard. And a spinning move, and unlucky, Kate Gerbeau can't finish. Here comes Davik Knowles the other way. Up ahead to Crossway, gets it back. Again, that 1-3-1 defense from the Mustangs with Batten and Emerson on the wings. And they got Connor Finger, man in the center, and they find Ulach.
Nice play.
Barrett Lowe wide open on the block, and he finishes. And Barrett Gilbert Lowe with a big second quarter.
I don't know how you lose Barrett Lowe. He's 6'5", 220. You know,
he's got 6.
Wide open.
And so it's out top to Batten, guarded by the bigger Ulach. And now he whips it down on the baseline, and up and over everybody goes. Kate Gerbeau can't finish, but rebound and finish with the right hand by Connor Fingar. So 35-21. Penn Yan down 14, 1:35 to go. Crossway to Knowles. Bounce pass in the corner. They get it to Lowe, and now Crossway with an open jumper. It's off, but Gilbert Lowe with a putback. Barrett Lowe, excuse me. And we've got a foul.
Lowe, point blank putback and just kind of baited it a little bit and came up a little short.
So Dillon State checks back into the game with those 2 fouls. And Connor Fingar takes a seat. And so it'll be Ravello taking the ball across half court, skipping it to Emerson, thought about a 3. Now bounce pass to Stape on the block. Up and over Low, can't get it to go, and we got an overback call on Cade Kerbeau. His second, so Ravello, Stape, and Kerbeau now with 2 fouls apiece, and then it'll be free throws at the other end. For Livonia, it will be Devontae Gwynn shooting with 1:07 to go here in the second period. Gwynn's free throw up and good. Extends the lead to 15. Second free throw, another lefty Gwynn, no good. And Emerson pushes it up to Batten. Batten looks to drive against Knowles. He does, but loses it out of bounds. And it's Livonia basketball. The Penn Yan fans starting to get really upset with the referees, as is Coach Marty Gibson. Knowles now drives. Gives it up to Ulach. Ulach to Lowe at the left elbow. Spins, a little circus shot. Can't get it to go off the glass. Big rebound by Batten. And Batten's fouled by Andrew Crossway. So 36-21. The Penn Yan fans might have earned that call for the Mustangs. They're really getting on this crew, this 3-man crew from all directions. So Penn Yan trails by 15 after leading 6-1.
What's the score at the quarter?
21-9. So yeah, they've been.
Well, they added on to the lead here a little bit.
Emerson to Batten. Batten dribbles into the zone. Now kicks it back out for Emerson. Buttons. Emerson on the board with his first points of the game. And the lead down to 12. 23 seconds left to go in the half. Livonia can hold for 1. Shot clock is off. Cody Ulach hands it back to Knowles. Knowles over to Crossway. Into the corner to Ulach. 9 seconds. And boy, Dillon State just picked up his 3rd foul with 8 seconds to go in the half. And that is an unfortunate development for Penn Yan. As he walked straight to the bench, didn't even wait for the sub.
It looked, he's kind of cut off, but it looked like he definitely fouled him on that.
Yeah, he was closing out in the shot and just tripped him up, actually, and ended up on the ground with Ulach on top of him.
He's got to be a little smarter than that, obviously. Yeah. There's 8 seconds to go. Just let it go, even if you give up a bucket, He plays so hard. It's probably hard for him, but that's a huge development.
Ulach makes the first free throw, second free throw. Good. Lead back up to 14, 6 seconds left. Here comes Batten, straight to the basket. 3 seconds. Out top. And now Emerson with a desperation 3 is no good. And at the end of the 2 quarters of play here in the Section 5 Class B semifinals, your score, Livonia 38, Penn Yan 24. We got the Bill Cram Chevrolet halftime report coming up straight ahead, so stay right with us.
FingerLakes1.com's live coverage of Wayne Finger Lakes High School basketball is brought to you thanks to the support from Finger Lakes Partners. Insurance for your life, home, auto, and future. Trust someone who lives in your community. With offices in Geneva, Waterloo, and Victor, visit Finger Lakes Partners online at fingerlakesinsurance.com. Ferrara Lumber and Building Supplies. Ferrara Lumber has been a fixture in the Seneca Falls area for almost 60 years. Start planning your next home improvement project at ferraralumber.com. Ferrara Lumber, supporting local high school athletes since 1959. Finger Lakes Construction Company is the #1 post-frame builder in New York State, providing complete building packages for a wide range of construction, including personal garages, commercial office complexes, municipal, equestrian, agricultural, dairy facilities, pole barns, and more. Visit them online at fingerlakesconstruction.com. The It's a Wonderful Run 5K Committee. It's a winter run like no other. Check out race videos, sign up for the next race, and learn how to get involved in the most popular holiday run around at itsawonderfulrun5k.com. Red's Place, serving great lunches daily in downtown Seneca Falls. Awesome daily specials, soup, and the best sandwiches in town. Check out their Facebook page for daily specials and their full menu. Next time you head out to see a movie, make it at the Omen Theater in downtown Lyons. You'll love relaxing in the modern, renovated theater that has the old-fashioned charm and character of the original house, first opened in 1915. See what's playing this week at omentheater.com. Penny's Place Family Restaurant, located on 5 and 20 in the Liberty Plaza between Seneca Falls and Waterloo. Well known for their large portions and home-cooked meals, a large selection of breakfast items, and everything from burgers, salad bar, and wraps for lunch. If you want a great meal while pinching a penny, come to Penny's Place. Jimmer's Auto offers a full inventory of late model cars, trucks, and minivans. Check out their full inventory online at jimmersauto.com. And for service, visit Stever's Garage on Fall Street in Seneca Falls. Jimmer's Auto and Stever's Garage, strong supporters of local high school athletes for over 40 years. Fed up with unresponsive web designers and getting nickeled and dimed for every small website update? Call fingerlakes1.com at 315-712-0104 and take control of your web presence. Since 1998, fingerlakes1.com has created and maintained nearly 1,000 websites for local businesses and organizations of all sizes. Aflac. When health changes for you or a loved one, it can change everything. But Aflac can help make sure the life you live is the life you never stop living. Learn more at aflac.com or contact Joe Calarco at 315-253-0495. And by Generations Bank, Little John Orthodontics, and Bill Cram Chevrolet.
And welcome back to Marcus Whitman High School. Your score at halftime, Livonia 38, Penn Yan 24. It's the Bill Cram Chevrolet halftime report here on fingerlakes1.com. And stop by Bill Cram on routes 5 and 20 between Seneca Falls and Waterloo. Tell him you saw him on fingerlakes1.com. Receive a $250 credit off any new or used vehicle. And run down some first half scoring for you real quickly. It was for Livonia, the freshman, Alex Minahan with 13, 11 coming in the first quarter. Devontae Gwynn and Barrett Lowe had 8. Gwynn had 7 in the first quarter. Barrett Lowe had 6 of his 8 in the second quarter. Davik Knowles with 6 and Cody Ulock with 3. For Penn Yan, Dylan Stape with 9, but 3 fouls. Picked up his 3rd foul with about 8 seconds left on the clock in the second quarter. That was a huge development moving forward for Penn Yan, trying to come back from this deficit. Desmond Batten, Derek Ravello with 5 apiece. Ben Emerson with 3 and Connor Fingar with 2. And it was Penn Yan opening up a 6-1 lead to start the game, but then Livonia went on a 20-0 run to close out the first quarter before a Ravello 3 at the buzzer made it 21-9, and then they extended that lead in the second quarter, outscoring the Mustangs 17-15. Your score now 38-24. And Verk, that foul by Stape, it really hurts them because they're already giving up a lot of size to Livonia up front, and Stape is their one big guy.
You know, I think they're feeling all right with themselves after that horrendous 20-0 20-0 run they gave up. Kind of played even with Livonia. Did some positive things, playing through foul trouble a little bit, and then State picks up his third. That's got to be devastating heading into the locker room because they can't win this game without him. Let's be honest. Livonia's too big, too physical up front, and he's the one guy for Livonia who battles. They all battle, but he's the one guy who can go up and get rebounds. He can score in the post. Does a lot of good things for Penn Yan, and they really run through him and Batten, and State's gonna have to be careful. And he's not the type of kid who goes, who can. I don't know how he's gonna play with 3 fouls because he's so physical. He's just such a big, strong kid that
you almost got to leave him out, start the half, and
it's a you're down 14. Yeah. It's if it gets to 20, it could be over. I think you play him, you tell him to be smart, keep your hands up, don't reach, and hope for the best.
So over on Finger Lakes 1 Radio 2, our second stream that you can access on the front page of fingerlakes1.com. It's the D1 semifinal over at Bloomfield High School, where we were last night watching Marcus Whitman take on North Star. And we got a score at halftime of the second half of that doubleheader. Honeoye is up 35-25 against Naples. Here in the first half of our doubleheader, it was Greece-Odyssey defeating Mynderse 62-57. And then on the first half of the doubleheader over in Bloomfield, it was Clyde Savannah advancing to the Blue Cross Arena for the first time in Derek Chance and Drew Carnevale's career, getting to that championship game, winning 71-57 over Mount Morris. And so the winner here moves on to face Greece-Odyssey, the Leopards, in the Blue Cross Arena on Friday night at 7 o'clock. The Lions already punched their ticket last night with a big win in Bath Haverling over Cuba Rushford. Justice Smith, 32 points, 33 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 8 steals.
Yeah.
And so it'll be Lions against Perry, who defeated C.G. Finney in that game that you'll hear live on Finger Lakes 1. And any early thoughts on that one?
Good matchup. You know, they both have very good players, obviously, Justice Smith and I forget the guy's name, Crowley, I think, for Perry. Yeah. But he's a big scorer. I got to see him play at the college, NYCC this year in some AAU games. And, he's 6'4" himself. He goes off the bounce. He shoots it. He goes down the lane and dunks. Just a really good player. So that's going to be a good matchup between those two and the supporting cast, obviously. The way Lions is playing right now, I think it's tough to pick against Lions going into that game. They've really stepped it up here in sectionals, playing good defense, getting a lot of steals. And if the one place they lack sometimes is on the defensive end. But if they come out with the intensity that it appears they've been playing with, I think they'll be all right. They got such good size and athleticism that, I can't imagine Perry's going to be able to match up with them.
And now Clyde getting to the Blue Cross in Class D1. They were one student shy of being in C2, or we might have had a Clyde Lions matchup, although Clyde may not have even made it there.
Sure.
You never know. But now Clyde looking to play the winner of that Honeoye-Naples game. FL West opponent. Clyde should be huge favorites in that final, whether it's Naples or Honeoye.
That's who Clyde plays the winner of Naples and Honeoye?
Yeah,
that's going to be a 30-point game, I think. Never have seen either of those teams play, but just, I think the West boys were down in general a little bit this year. Clyde in Class D's, almost not fair really this year. Like you said, by one student, they fell down in there. So, they're looking to get a sectional title and make a run deep in the state, I think.
So about 1 minute left here on the halftime clock. Both teams on the court. Again, your score 38-24. And again, the first half of our doubleheader, it was Mynderse falling to Greece-Odyssey 62-57. It was a game they led at the half 31-28. And Greece-Odyssey proved to be a little too athletic, really dominating the rebounds in the final period to end that season for Mynderse Academy. So like I've been talking about tonight for the past couple years, it's been an all Finger Lakes East final in the Blue Cross Arena in Class B. That won't happen this year. And in fact, we're in jeopardy of having an FL East shutout in Class B, which is kind of difficult to do because Class B is like mostly Finger Lakes East teams, right?
There's 5 or 6 of them in there. And that, and you had the 1 and 2 seed. Or 1 and 3 seed.
Yeah.
1 and 2 seed.
1 and 2 seed. The 2 seed here tonight, Penn Yan, in trouble, down 14 against Livonia. They'll start with the basketball.
Interesting here is Mid-Lakes took Livonia right down to the buzzer, and Waterloo played them within 10 points. So it's just a kind of an interesting result here in the first half.
And Banton starts the second half, taking it right to the basket, and he's fouled. Basket's good. And just like that, the lead down to 12. Free throw will get it to 11. So great start for Penn Yan. That is kind of shocking, Vert, because you look at these Livonia kids, they're big. We saw both Mid-Lakes and Livonia play multiple times this year, and it just seems like
Mid-Lakes got some big kids. They just never really put it together in regular season. Always a dangerous team come sectional time with Burry and Millman and Hicks. And, they made another good run, upset and then taking Livonia right down to the buzzer.
Benton makes the free throw to complete the three-point play. Here comes Livonia. Starters on the court. It's Ulock with it, pulling up from about 15 feet, and he hits.
Nice answer.
Yeah, I just can't get over, though. Mid-Lakes, I think, they have 5 or 6 wins in the regular season.
Yeah.
Waterloo had 3 or 4. Penn Yan, third place in the Finger Lakes East at 17-5 overall. And the tap in off the miss by Emerson. Oh my goodness, it's on the back iron and it stayed up there. The second time in as many nights that we've seen that.
Where did we see that? Last night, was it?
It was no, it wasn't Whitman. It was a couple nights ago in the quarterfinals in Seneca Falls.
Seneca Falls, yeah.
Kellen Carer's
You might go 10 years without seeing that. We've seen it twice this week.
The ball just stopped on the back iron, ends up being a jump ball going to Livonia. And now spinning is Barrett Lowe. He misses. Rebound by Gwynn, and we got a foul. Who's it on?
Batten.
So that's the second foul on Desmond Batten. Dylan Stape is out there with 3 fouls to start the third period. 40-27, 6:57 to go. Third period. Freshman Minahan underneath his own basket. Looks to inbound. Needs to get it in. Throws it up to Lowe. Out to Knowles. 3-point. Top of the key. Yes.
He's been on fire. That's his third three-pointer.
9 points for Davik Knowles. Batten now drives. Leaves it out. Pass deflected but controlled. Now Batten gets it back. Drives up off the glass. Good. Strong tape as Batten hits the ground. Fun player to watch, Batten. He always wears his emotions on his sleeve. Does some crazy stuff out there. Knowles now to the corner to Ulock. Back to Knowles. Ulock to Lowe at the left elbow. One dribble. Running right-hander in the kiss. And wow, you can't stop that.
Yeah, nice. Kept the ball high. Took a couple dribbles. Banked it home.
10 points for Barrett Lowe. Now Stape on the baseline with it. Up top to Batten. Batten looks to drive against the freshman Minahan. Kicks it out to Emerson. Over to Stape. Stape dribbles into the paint. Leaves it for Kerbeau. Now down low to Stape. Up and over low and way too hard. Tough to shoot over the big fella. And it's 45-29. Livonia by 16. 5:42 to go.
Yeah, I think Livonia's size has bothered Penn Yan inside. And they're playing Stape up top in the 2-3 zone, trying to avoid any fouls.
The freshman Minahan pulls up and, unlucky, in and out on the foul line jumper. We got a jump ball. That'll go back to Penn Yan. And after being down 14 at halftime, Penn Yan has dropped one more point to a 15-point deficit here with 5:23 to go. As Derek Ravello brings it across half court and Penn Yan gets to work. Now it's Emerson with it. Right foul line extended on the perimeter. Gets it into Kerbeau with a nice right-handed finish. His first points of the game. 45-31. Lead back down to 14. Davik Knowles for 3. Wow. They left him wide open, and he made him pay. His 4th three-pointer of the ball game. A pair in the second, and now a pair in the third. And it's 48-31. Biggest lead of the game for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, he's played tremendous. I didn't think he was much of a shooter, but I think he's 4 for 5 right now from 3, and he gets a ton of arc on it. And Penn Yan is not guarding him at 3-point line. I think, I'm sure Coach Gibson's talking about that right now, that maybe we want to get a hand out in his face at this point in the game.
That's the thing. He's 5'7", you know, so.
And he's got a really slow release. You know, it takes him a while to get it off, but
beautiful once it gets in the air, though. Boy, you knew that was good.
And
it left his hands.
None of his shots have been. They're just hitting the bottom of the net. And, you know, Penn Yan's playing really smart. When Banton drives, they got guys helping. They're doubling Stape a lot, and you know, they're daring some of these other kids from Penn Yan to beat them.
So Penn Yan comes back with Ravello, Batten, Emerson, Kerbo, and Stape, and it's Ravello bringing it across the timeline. And now into the corner. Emerson thought about it, 3 dribbles left. Now Batten, top of the key, 3-pointer, way off left, rebounded by Devontae Gwynn. And Null's up ahead. Ulach open for 3, and he traveled. He was so wide open, he traveled.
Yeah, and, you know, Banton had a nice look at that 3-pointer and just really shanked it. He knew it. He went after it right away. But wide open 3, top of the key, it's when you got knocked down. That's one of my favorite shots in basketball.
So Batten, still, Verk? You still knock that down?
Still, I'll still knock that down.
And a miss on the block by Ravello, and a nice rebound by Penn Yan, and then a pass to Dylan Stape on the block, and Stape finishes. So it's 48-13. And we got a travel on the freshman, Alex Minahan. Back to Penn Yan, 48-33, 4:04 to go. Plenty of time for Penn Yan. As here comes Batten between the legs at midcourt. And now tries to dribble by the freshman, loses it, gets it back. State back to Batten. Batten now drives the lane, pulls up from 3 feet, and gets it to roll over the front of the rim. And Desmond Batten with 7 points in the third quarter, 12 on the ball game, and it's 48-35. Ulach with it. Bounce pass to Gwynn, almost stolen by State. Working against Stape. Stape needs to be careful with those 3 fouls. Gwynn rises over Stape and finishes. 10 points for Devontae Gwynn.
Nice job. Took his time and backed down whoever's guarding him.
Dylan Stape.
Oh, was it? And
yeah,
Stape can't guard him. Yeah, good idea.
Batten free throw pull up way off. Stape tracks down the rebound. Penn Yan down 15. Pass out to Emerson. Emerson working off a pick from Kerbo. Throws one high off the glass, no good. Rebound Batten, and we got a foul.
That's 3 on Riviello.
No, I think they got Livonia.
Yeah. Yeah, they're the freshmen there.
Oh, Minahan.
Minahan. Who's Riviello?
He's on Penn Yan. He's number 4 for Penn
Yan.
Yeah,
Minahan. I'm sorry.
And so Minahan takes a seat with those 3 fouls, and Penn Yan inbounds. They'll have a fresh shot clock, and Stape goes up, but boy, Barrett Lowe just blocks it.
That's good defense. You know,
yeah.
I don't think there was a foul there.
And now Batten drives after Penn Yan got their own rebound. Out to Emerson, open for 3. No. And it will be Stape and Lowe battle for the rebound, but it's off of Stape out of bounds.
Stape getting everything he has down there. Just, you know, some big guys that he's battling. Lowe's a handful.
I mean, not only is Barrett Lowe 6'5", but he's all at 220. And we got a foul on the ground. Who are they going to give it to?
Number 4. That was Riviello.
Yeah, so there you go.
Rivello.
You were
seeing into
the future a little bit there. A prophecy. 35 up to 50-35. Penn Yan trails. Turnover on the inbound, though. Here comes Penn Yan. It's Desmond Batten on the far side. Down the middle. Left-handed layup's good in the foul. Just what Penn Yan needed. A little turnover leading to a transition bucket. And now Desmond Batten will head to the free throw line to try to cut that lead to 12.
And Livonia really getting a little sloppy on that inbounds play. You know, nobody really cut hard to the ball and, you know, end up costing them possibly 3 points going the other way.
Batten's free throw is up off the front iron and then the back iron and in. So a big third quarter from Batten. He has 10 now in the third. 2:26 to go. That Livonia lead down to 12. Devik Knowles onto the block to Lowe. He spins up over Kerbo. Can't get it to go. Gwynn with the rebound, though. Oh, Dylan Stape just picked up foul number 4 as Gwynn finishes. and answers Batten's three-point play with an old-fashioned three-point play of his own. Dylan Stape walking over to the bench. Marty Gibson doesn't like the call. Looked like probably wasn't fouled us.
Yeah, it developed pretty quick, but he defended him well the first time. Then he got the rebound, went back up, and Stape got him and gave up the basket.
And Gwynn completes a three-point play, so the lead back to 15 now. 2:13 to go, and Dylan Stape on the bench. It'll be Connor Finger into the game. He'll have to deal with Barrett Lowe. And now it's Emerson traveling on the perimeter. And Penn Yan Mustangs a little discombobulated at the moment, a little some disagreements out there on the court with each other as they trail by 15. 2:03 again. Seniors potentially playing their last game. These kids have had a great career. Seems like guys like Batten and Stape and Ravelo and Emerson have been just struggling their entire career to get to this point. And the jump shot by Cody Ulach is out of bounds, and another foul on the rebound. This time it looks like...
I don't think it was a foul, just out of bounds.
Just out of bounds, okay. But, yeah, this group of seniors, finally it seems they've worked their way up to being a favorite in Class B, and now on the verge of being upset by a great Livonia team here in the semifinal round. Knowles with the basketball, gets it to Gwynn. Batten right up on him. And we got a fresh face into the game in Jalen Marshall, a junior for Livonia. High-low action and a foul at the free throw line. It's going to be Cade Kerbeau picking up his third, and that will be the fourth team foul this half for the Mustangs. Rebounding underneath their own basket, it's Marshall to Davik Knowles in the corner, picks up his dribble, swings it out top to Ulach. Hands it off to Knowles. 27 seconds to shoot. Bounce pass to Marshall. Inside, Gwynn to the basket. Traveled before he made the foul. Desmond Batten's got the call. And 1:16 to go, 53-38 your score. Honeoye now up 52-38 after 3 periods of play over in Bloomfield in the Class D semifinal. Here it's Ravelo driving baseline, leaving it for Emerson. Can't get the three to go. Big time rebound though by Batten, and he's getting fouled, and they finally call it. It was Gwynn all over Batten after he got that rebound. So that should be just the first foul on Devontae Gwynn. And the fourth team foul on Livonia. And so they're going to be inbounding the ball on the sideline in front of the Penn Yan bench with a fresh shot clock. 59.4 left here in the third period of play. Here comes Desmond Batten. A little high-low to Cade. Kerbeau, bucket cutting the foul. It's second time Kerbeau finished at the rim against bigger players. And
Kerbeau's pretty athletic. You know, he jumps really well. Got pretty soft hands around the rim, too. Not somebody you really think of when you think of Penn Yan, but he's a good player.
Misses a free throw, though. Rebounded by Barrett Lowe.
You know, and Livonia's playing without Minahan, too. That's a pretty big loss for him. He started out so well. It's been really kind of quiet since that first quarter.
Yeah, the scoring's really slowed down for both teams here. And Barrett Lowe with the ball on the foul line, extended out to Ulach. Had a foot on the line. Long jump shot from the perimeter. He missed, and we got a foul on the rebound on Jalen Marshall with a push. So it'll go back to Penn Yan. They could hold for one here if they want. 29.5 left. They're down 13. They trail by 14 at halftime. So a bucket here to close out the quarter would have them moving in the right direction.
Yeah, they're on the verge of getting blown out. I think I got up to 17 at one point.
Yeah, 17 was the biggest.
So now
lead.
back down to 13.
It was
and with the ball here.
48-31 with 4:54 to go in this quarter. Now just a 13-point lead, and Batten holding it out near midcourt now. 15 seconds, putting on a little dribbling show for the patrons here at Marcus Whitman. Working off a pick from Connor Finger, drives and can't get it to go. blocked by Gwynn. Ball on the ground. Oh, they let it go, and
He did tip it.
Penn Yan could have saved it, but they let it go because they saw it go off of Livonia, and we have to agree with them. Yeah. Well, Penn Yan did tip it? Okay. So now with 4.3 seconds to go, Livonia can actually end this quarter with a bigger lead than they started. Ulock inbounds to Lowe. Lowe with a dribble, 2 seconds, 1 second, ball on the ground, and the quarter's going to come to an end here. So we got one more quarter to see if we can get a Finger Lakes East team into the Class B finals on Friday night at the Blue Cross Arena. Right now it's going to take a heroic effort from Penn Yan. They trail 53-40. Fourth quarter action coming up next on FingerLakes1.com.
Federal loans not enough to cover the cost of your college education? The private student loan available through Generations Bank can be the answer to your funding needs. Learn more online at mygenbank.com or call 315-568-5855. Generations Bank, with locations in Auburn, Farmington, Geneva, Phelps, Seneca Falls, Union Springs, and Waterloo. Be sure to check out their mobile banking app or visit them online at mygenbank.com. Dr. Littlejohn and his outstanding orthodontic team share a common goal: to ensure the overall wellness of each patient through their orthodontic care. They utilize the latest technological advances in the orthodontic industry, including digital scanning and Invisalign. Dr. Rod Littlejohn is proud to support our area high school athletes. Check out their website at littlejohnortho.com. Bill Cram Chevrolet on Route 5 and 20 between Seneca Falls and Waterloo, where your car buying is fast, fun, and easy. Mention you saw them on FingerLakes1.com and receive a $250 credit to use towards the purchase of any new or used vehicle. Browse their inventory at BillCramChevrolet.com or stop in and see why you'll save plenty on 5 and 20 with Bill Cram Chevrolet.
Fourth quarter action underway. Livonia with the basketball. It's Devik Knowles trying a bounce pass to the block, and they find Lowe finds Gwynn on the other block wide open.
Nice play in a big bucket.
Lead back to 55-40. It's a 15-point lead, and a quick shot by Penn Yan. No good. Way up ahead. Knowles finds Gwynn, who can't handle it, and it's back to Penn Yan. And Emerson finds Connor Finger at the free throw line. He drives into traffic, bailed out with a foul call. That was a tough shot.
Yeah, I don't think they want to foul Finger. Play him straight up, make him finish.
And that foul will be the second on Devontae Gwynn. So Minahan is still on the bench with those 3 fouls, it looks like. No, he's in there. He's in there. Yeah, Dylan Stape on the bench, though, with 4 for Penn Yan. Fingar gets the roll on the first free throw. Cuts the lead back down to 14. Penn Yan did outscore Livonia 16-15 in that third period. Fingar's second free throw good. Couple of big free throws from the junior. And it's 55-42, lead down to 13, 7:18 to go. Banton picking up full court man-to-man against the freshman Minahan. Minahan breaks the pressure over half court, now drives, bounce pass to Gwynn, can't handle it, and it's out. Penn Yan's got numbers the other way. Banton leaves it for Emerson, can't handle the pass. Wow, and now it's Livonia with numbers the other way, but Knowles pulls it out anyway and sets up the offense.
Big miss there. They had a wide open layup. And
they had a 3-on-1 situation and didn't even get a shot. So now Lowe up and under, no good, but a foul. And it's the foul's going to be on Cade Kerbeau. Is that number 5? Yeah, that's his 4th. So the 2 Mustangs with the biggest frontline presence in Kerbeau and Stape with 4 fouls. Stape set to check back in. And this Lowe kid's tough, makes the free throw. That's 11 points on the night. And so State back in the ball game with 4. Kerbeau sits with 4. 6:45 left. A lot of time for Dylan Stape to play with 4 fouls. Second free throw, no good. Here come the Mustangs. Peyton Shuck into the game. Gives it to Banton. Drives and misses at the rim, but he's fouled. And now the Livonia fans unhappy with the 3-man crew here tonight. It's the 3rd foul on Devontae Gwynn. So 2 free throws will cut the lead down to 12. Batten dribbles and spins. Let's go. Hits the first. Good free throw shooter. He's now 4 for 5 on the night. The second free throw will cut it to 12. Yep.
It's been really all Batten in the second half for Penn Yan. You know, he's creating probably has 12, 13 points here
12
in the second
points
half.
in the second half for Batten, and it's up ahead to Low. Penn Yan hasn't had it in single digits since the first quarter. And it's Knowles with it, guarded by Peyton Shuck. Knowles dumps it down to Low, gives it to Gwynn, might have traveled. State blocks the shot, but he still makes
Good
it.
muscle.
Yeah, and really State flirting with disaster there. And we got a timeout. Marty Gibson with the lead back up to 14. So looks like Livonia's just going to pound that block over and over again
Bench warning.
until this game's over. A bench warning against Livonia?
I'm not sure what's going on, to be honest with
Looks
you.
like it. Yeah, that was not a timeout. Both teams still on the court.
Not sure what the bench would have been complaining about there.
Wanted that foul on State, maybe.
Well, it was a bench warning on Penn Yan, I think.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
think.
on Livonia, but
I'm not sure. The ref went over that way.
of course, a lot of orange and blue tonight on both sides. As Batten drives up and under, tough shot, he finishes. Desmond Batten doing everything to avoid this being his last high school game. He wants a trip to the Blue Cross. They'll need a stop here. 5:39 to go. Penn Yan trails by 12. The freshman Minahan's been quiet since that big first quarter. And we got a foul. Who did they get?
23 Finger.
No, they get.
Yeah, that's on Penn Yan. They only got 6. They're number 4.
That would be Ravelo, but I thought he had 3. Anyways, Lowe misses the turnaround, rebounded by Stape. He's dribbling out over half court right in front of our broadcast table. Leaves it for Shuck. Free throw line for Finger. Finger drives and turns it right over, but it was kicked. Livonia just couldn't hold on to it and ended up booting it out of bounds, but it was right in their hands.
Yeah, and Penn Yan can cut it to 10 here, which would be the closest they've been in a while.
25 to shoot, 5:17 to go in the game. Big possession for the Mustangs. Batten, bounce pass far side to Ravelo.
They're daring him to shoot a 3, but he's so good going to the basket.
And here he goes with 15 seconds left. Picks up his dribble, leaves it for Shuck. Now it's Stape trying a 3-ball. High off the back iron, no good. Great effort by Connor Finger to keep it alive. Ravelo corrals it. Fresh shot clock for Penn Yan. But they still don't have much time. Finger on the block. Up and over. Gwynn gets it to go. What a great post move by Connor Finger, but he's down. He's down, clutching his ankle. And he's in tremendous pain as the trainer on site out along with Coach Marty Gibson. And he just cut that lead to 10.
Nice move, too. I mean, only seen them play a few times, but he's playing really well. Really looking for a shot and just made a nice up and under move and, get Penn Yan back within 10 here with 4:47 to go in the fourth.
So Finger's still down on the right block to our right. It's his right ankle they're looking at.
And he's a big, strong kid, so I
Yeah.
imagine that this is something pretty serious for him to, stay down. Looks like he's in a lot of pain.
And this loss, well, it looks like it'll be a loss to injury for this game of Finger. It would become even more important given the fact that he's in the game because Cade Gerbeau has 4 fouls. Dylan Stape has 4 fouls. And he's still down. They're moving that ankle.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to determine if it's broken or sprained, but the shoe's still on. And meanwhile, both teams over on their benches. Marty Gibson, though, over with Fingar. assistant coach Rob Groton and Jared Conyers talk to the Penn Yan team here at Marcus Whitman High School. 58-48 when we resume. Penn Yan has not been this close since the first quarter. And Fingar still down on the court. So a big delay. A big delay I think does work in Penn Yan's advantage at this point. When they come back, it's almost like a reset. There's 4:47 left to go. They're only down 10. And Fingar still on the court. They're about to lift him up. And he's up. He's not putting any weight on it, though. As they help him slowly to the bench. So Desmond Batten having a huge second half here, trying to avoid elimination here from the Class B playoffs.
Yeah, he's made some really unbelievable drives to the basket. He's so athletic and is able to hang in the air, absorb some contact, and finish with his left hand on 2 or 3 occasions there.
He's got 14 points in the second half, 19 on the game. And we're going to see some full court pressure now from Penn Yan as Livonia will be inbounding.
One thing I noticed watching Penn Yan tonight, they're more athletic than I thought. Like they're all pretty athletic kids. Like they get up and guard pretty tight. Good jumpers. Play very good defense. And this pressure could cause Livonia a little bit of problems. They only really have 2 ball handlers.
And Davik Knowles with it. Gets it to Lowe. They get it across to Minahan. They break the press. Now a bounce pass to Lowe, now over to Ulock. May have traveled, instead steps in and misses a 15-foot jumper, rebounded by Dylan Stape. Penn Yan can cut it to single digits here. Desmond Batten with the basketball in front of Coach Marty Gibson. Looking to penetrate. Gets it out to Ravello. Now they skip it over to Shuck. Dylan Stape with the basketball. 16 to shoot. Batten working against the freshman Minahan. Working off a pick. Top of the key, spins in the lane. He was fouled. I mean, my goodness. Air ball, though, but it looked to me like he was fouled. Minahan now straight to the basket. He can't finish. He was blocked by the rim. Gwynn hits the floor. Looked like it might have been a travel. Saves it. Timeout, Livonia.
Penn Yan was about 2 seconds away from a breakaway. Batten never got back, and I thought Penn was going to pick it up and throw it down to him, but Penn Yan got a hand on it and ended up coming up with a loose ball.
So still a 10-point deficit. The only shot they got off after that long break, first it was Livonia breaking the press and Ulock missing a shot. Then Penn Yan comes back down and took a pretty long possession before Batten shot from about 8 feet in the lane and didn't draw any iron. Came up well short. Looked like he may have been fouled. And now it'll be Livonia basketball after a great effort by Devontae Gwynn to save a ball that was heading out of bounds. And then Coach Matt Young getting the timeout. So Livonia inbounds, 3:52 remaining. Minahan with the ball. Working on Ravello, goes right by him, lays it off the glass with his left hand. Made it look real easy. Quick the other way comes Penn Yan. State pulls up, gets the kiss from about 8 feet.
Penn Yan just scored in like 4 seconds coming the other way, and that's, Livonia's got to make them take a little bit of time off there.
10-point lead again, full court pressure. Livonia breaks it as Ulock dribbles across, leads it for the freshman Minahan. Minahan takes it out near half court, guarded by Emerson this time. Goes by Emerson, almost makes Emerson fall over. Now it's Ulock, back to Minahan. Working on Ravello again, pulls up for 3, no good, air ball. And it's rebounded by Emerson, and once again, Penn Yan can get it down to single digits, but Emerson, man, luckily didn't lose it on the dribble. Gets it to Stape. He almost lost it. Emerson tries a deep 3, no good. Rebounded by the smallest guy on the court, Davik Knowles. And here comes Minahan up to Ulock. Ulock at the free throw line, tries to get it into Lowe, does, Back out top to Knowles.
Getting a little sloppy here on both sides.
Yeah.
I mean, Penn Yan's had lots of opportunities here to cut this down.
Knowles for three. No. Big rebound by Cade
Now they
Kerbo.
foul.
We got a foul. It was Barrett Lowe with a foul.
And, you know, if anything should happen, Livonia loses this game, they could kick themselves because, you know, they just fouled 95 feet from the basket. And, you know, the last two possessions, they shot threes. You know, not terrible shots, but not great shots either. You know, I'd like to see them bang it inside and try to get some fouls.
So 1-on-1, first free throw, big one, goes through by Cade Kerbo. So for the first time since
Early in the first.
Yeah, early in the first, Penn Yan has us back into into single digits. Second free throw from Kerbo is good. So it's an 8-point lead, 2:25. Plenty of time now. We got a ball game here. We got full court press. Stape has been able to avoid fouling out despite picking up his fourth foul early in the quarter. Almost a turnover. They got a trap in the corner now. Batten, and we got a jump ball. It'll be Penn Yan basketball. So with a basket here, Verk, it's a two-possession game. So now you got a timeout, Livonia. At points in the third quarter, it was looking like they might just open this thing up to a 20-point lead. Penn Yan's hung tough despite the foul trouble to Stape and Kerbo, and now an injury to Connor Finger, who looks like he's out for the rest of the game with his ankle iced over there on the bench. They got a chance here to cut it to 5 or 6.
And, you know, Livonia's kind of played here just to hold on, I think, you know, and it's, they really haven't, they've had 60 for quite a while. They haven't got they had the one layup from Minahan when he drove in and finished with his left, his strong hand. But other than that, they've been really static here, not getting a lot of movement in their offense. But, you know, they're going to need a couple more buckets to win this game, I think. And, you know, Penn Yan's got the ball to bounce, full shot clock, down 8. You know, this game's it's far from over.
Plenty of time. And, you know, Emerson, probably their most consistent three-point shooter, just has one three-pointer on the night in the second quarter. Put up a couple this half that looked like they might be good. Look for him to hit a three, but I think your best bet is letting Batten try to penetrate and see what he can do.
They've really
if
struggled
anything, kick it to Emerson after the penetration. Here comes Penn Yan underneath their own basket. It's Ravello in the corner. And Ravello to Kerbo on the block. Ravello's shot blocked by Gwynn, rebounded by Livonia. They're coming the other way.
Not the place I would have went.
And it's back out top to Davik Knowles. Hands it to Minahan. And Minahan with the basketball. Dribbling left side. Now double team. Gets it to Lowe. And seemed like a wasted foul there with 13 seconds on the shot clock, and they were 20 feet away from the basket. So Barrett Lowe will shoot free throws. That foul will probably go on Emerson. That would be his second.
If you're going to foul, press, trap, once they get over half court, foul. If you're going to foul or play it out, it's done to 13 seconds.
And Lowe makes the free throw. He is now 6 of 9 from the charity stripe.
Good player. You know, he's hasn't got the ball on the block a whole lot this second half, but
hits them both.
He's battling.
So the lead back up to 10. Under 2 minutes now, 1:52 to go. Penn Yan will need to work quickly. It's Batten with the ball, leaves it for Emerson. Emerson, deep three on the way. No. Nice rebound, though, by Ravello. Down to Stape. And he gets the kiss off the glass and the foul. He'll go to the free throw line. And a chance to cut this lead down to 7 with a free throw.
Tough call there. You know, I thought Lowe just stood there with his hands up, and Stape kind of jumped into him.
Stape's free throw, good.
Huge shot, though.
7-point game, 140. We're going to have more full court pressure here from Penn Yan as Dylan Stape takes a seat with those 4 fouls. Maybe a little offensive, defensive action. Peyton Shunk checks in, so they lose a lot of size. Knowles inbounds to Minahan. Double team coming in the corner. No, it's straight man-to-man defense for Batten. Now here comes a double team for Shunk, but he goes right by Batten on the left-hand side. Knowles in the corner, tries a three, and he hits it. really not a good shot, but
No.
once it goes in, it's a great shot. And on the baseline, it's Kerbeau. Spins, throws it away. No, Batten rips it away, and we got a timeout, Penn Yan. I don't know how they can give that timeout to Penn Yan. They didn't have possession.
I didn't see it. I watched Coach Young when Null shot that three, and he was just kind of like, no. And then it went in. He just took a deep sigh of relief.
So the lead back to 10 on that Null's three-pointer.
That's 5 threes for him tonight.
Yeah, all in after the first quarter. 2 in the second, 2 in the third, and now this one in the fourth may have been the biggest one of the game.
That was huge. You know, he misses that 7-point game, they go down the other way, and you know, get a bucket. You could be down 5 or 4 with a minute to go.
65-55, 1:16 to go. Season on the line here for Penn Yan. Just 2 Finger Lakes East teams remaining now in these Section 5 playoffs. You got Wayne and A2. They'll be playing at Victor High School tomorrow night. And Penn Yan here, of course, Mynderse falling earlier tonight here at Jim Tuck Court to Marcus Whitman High School. Tomorrow night will be, where will it be? We've been everywhere. We'll be at Honeyway Falls, Lima for Bloomfield against Red Jacket Girls. They've played twice. Bloomfield won twice this year. It's an FL West matchup. This time it's a semifinal matchup in Class C2. Both those wins by Bloomfield by 2 points or less. And then that'll be followed by South Seneca and Oakfield, Alabama in the nightcap. But here we got 1:16 to left, 10-point game. Batten top of the key, 3-ball on the way. No, too hard. Rebound corralled in the corner. Kerbeau drives baseline, up and under, reverse. Is good.
Nice out of bounds play. Got a wide open 3 for Batten. He just missed it.
Full court pressure. Stape and Emerson. And Knowles is now hurt. Looks like oh no, he's all right. He was grabbing his hand when he went down. We got a foul on Emerson. That'll be the third on Emerson. And the clock stops with 1:01 to go. That lead back down to 8 again, and it'll be Davik Knowles shooting 2 free throws. No, one and one. Yeah, they got 18 fouls for Penn Yan. And it's up and good. Good free throw shooting by both teams here in the second half. And the lead to 9, so 3-possession game. Second free throw. Rims out and rebounded by Batten. Under 1 minute to play now. Batten takes it to the basket. Double clutch. He's fouled and he makes the basket. So a 3-point play for Batten. And I mean, if you're going to foul him before he gets to the basket, or just give him the 2. So Batten continues to excel here in the second half. That's the 16th point, and he'll have a free throw now to cut the game to 6 with 54.5 seconds left to go. And now Dylan Stape again goes to the bench, which with 54 seconds left, I don't know what and Kerbeau on the bench too. They're too big, and into the game for the first time tonight for Penn Yan is Brian Duran.
They're going to foul.
Yeah. Batten makes the first one, the only one, completes a 3-point play. 6-point lead, ball inbounded. They don't foul. Well, they got a trap. It's up to Minahan. Now they foul.
Wow, I would have let them trap that. They had a triple team on
going,
them.
50.4 seconds left to go. 6-point ball game. Penn Yan has scrapped to get back into this game. They trail by as much as 17. And now Kerbeau and Stape checking back in for Duran and Shunk. And it will be the freshman Alex Minahan, who's 3 for 3 from the free throw line tonight. But as a freshman, these are pretty big shots. First one on the way. He missed. And the rebound's loose. Corralled by Kerbeau. Up to Batten. 47 seconds left to go. Batten over to Ravello. Top of the key. Emerson. And he's fouled? Yes, Emerson's fouled. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So with 41.3, Emerson can cut this lead to 4.
I think Batten, he's driving in and kicking it, just take it to the basket,
Yeah.
or stop and shoot a 3. He's got a nice shot. I think he's going to be wide open because they give him so much space so quick.
Fortunately, Batten probably about 1 for 5 from 3 tonight, but at this point, you got to take what you can get as soon as you can get it, and we got a timeout on the floor of Livonia. Looks like it'll be a full timeout, so just reset things for you quickly here at 66-60. Penn Yan opened up the game with a 6-1 run before Livonia just turned it on with a 20-0 run to almost end the first quarter before a Ravello 3 at the end of the quarter made it 21-9. Then it was all Alex Minahan in the first quarter with 11 points and Devontae Gwynn with 7 points during that 20-0 run. Then in the second quarter, Livonia extended the lead by 2, winning that quarter 17-15. So they took a 38-24 lead into halftime. Then in the third quarter, Penn Yan started coming back. They won the third quarter 16-15. And Desmond Patton with 17 second half points, 22 on the game. And now it will be the senior Ben Emerson heading to the free throw line.
Got 2.
For 2 shots, yes, not 1 and 1. That's the 10th team foul on Livonia. And we get ready for the shot as the Livonia fans make a lot of noise, and Emerson makes it. So these kids are really knocking down their free throws here in crunch time. And once again, Kerbeau takes a seat as Brian Durant gets back into the ball game along with Shunk. Second free throw on the way. And rims out, but over the back by Lowe. And we got a whistle?
Yeah, we got a foul.
Okay.
We're going to send...
looks like they're going to send Cody Ulock to the free throw line.
Senior, 6'3".
He is 3 for 4 from the line tonight. All 4 of those free throw attempts coming in the first half. 5-point game, 39.6 seconds left to go, 66-61. Emerson makes one of those 2 free throws. Batten was in great position to get the rebound, but so much shorter than Gilbert Lowe.
He almost got it, though.
And first free throw good by Ulock, and I should mention that's not Gilbert Lowe. His name's Barrett Lowe. Gilbert Lowe, of course, the star of the 80s comedy movie Revenge of the Nerds. So Ulock to take a second free throw. And that one misses. Rebound loose. Stape has it. 6-point game, 2-possession game, 35 seconds. Batten drives baseline to the basket. He's fouled. Fouled shooting the layup. Hard.
And, Livonia needs to be there to take a charge. You know he's going to try, but, no, they haven't even come close to taking a charge yet.
They really, from the point that second free throw missed, Batten got to the rim in about 5 seconds, and now he's shooting free throws with just 31.7 seconds left, and we got Lowe fouling out. So that's a big loss, especially if this game should extend into overtime. Barrett Lowe fouling out. And so they come back with Jalen Marshall, and Livonia really does not substitute much. They've really played 5 or 6 guys. Knowles, Minahan, Gwynn, Lowe, and Ulock. So Marshall did see a little bit of time earlier in the game, but he's back in, and Batten's first free throw misses. Big miss. Big miss by the senior. He's 6 of 8 from the line tonight. Second free throw to cut the lead to 6. He misses that one too. Ball on the ground. Ball loose. We got a timeout, Livonia.
Wow.
At the very least, they would have had a jump ball. Would have been Livonia's possession anyway. So 28.2 seconds left. A couple of big misses.
Huge.
From Batten.
Yeah. And, he's played great in the second half, but those are 2 that, I'm sure you like to have back.
Could have had the lead down to 4.
Yeah, still got a shot here.
Who's going to be, they'll have to break the press.
Yep.
Probably be a quick foul.
And they've been, Livonia's been finding themselves getting trapped.
Yeah.
I'd go for a hard trap. If you don't get it,
foul immediately.
Because you only got 28 seconds left.
And, of course, Lowe, it helps to have a guy like Lowe breaking the press because you can throw it up to him if you're having trouble inbounding, so they won't have that luxury.
If this game goes overtime, I'll take Penn Yan. Without Livonia having Lowe, it's a huge loss. Because they are not deep. Penn Yan's bench, I thought, has played pretty well tonight.
And, again, of course, Connor Finger on the bench still with that ankle injury. 28.2, 67-61. Here we go. Javik Knowles inbounds underneath his own basket. Look to go long. Now he gets it in the corner. Minahan. He's trapped. And what do we got?
Out of bounds on Penn Yan.
Out of bounds on Penn Yan. So they will still, 3 seconds went off the clock. So now Livonia will only have 7 seconds to get across the timeline. Inbounded to Minahan again. Another trap. He tries to dribble out of it, and we got a foul.
I don't like when he just gets it and holds it. They should try to break the press.
So about 5.5 seconds went off the clock there.
Yeah.
22.6 left in the game. The freshman Minahan heads back to the free throw line. He just had a big miss. And he'll have 2 shots this time with his team up 6. First one on the way, misses that one. So Minahan, after that great first quarter where he scored 11, only has 2 points since and only 2 points in the second half. He's now missed 2 straight free throws. And he makes the third here in the fourth. So it's up to 7, 22 seconds left. Banton's got to hurry. Gets it to Emerson. 3-pointer on the way. No good. State with a big rebound. Blocked by Gwynn, but he's fouled. 14.6 seconds left. Dylan Staple head to the free throw line. And Verkey just looks like they're going to run out of time here.
Yeah, down 7, 14 seconds ago. I think this one's about over. They're going to need a little more than a miracle almost here.
And first free throw, good by State. So now it's a two-possession game again at 6 points. State's next attempt. Rims out. Banton fights for it, but it's Gwynn with it. They'll have to follow him. They do. 11.7 seconds left. Penn Yan trails by 6. Tough miss by State because they can't set up their press. But at the very least, just about another second went off. But I'd say one of these free throws goes in. It's pretty much mathematically impossible for Penn Yan to get back into this game. And so for the second time tonight, it looks like we're going to see a senior-laden Finger Lakes East team, a team Penn Yan like Mynderse, who probably isn't going to have, as Gwynn makes the free throw, probably isn't going to have as good a chance to get deep in sectionals next year. Gwynn misses the second. Here comes Banton with 10 seconds. It's a 7-point deficit. Goes straight to the basket. 6 on the clock. Makes a layup, and he's fouled. So with 4.8 seconds left, we probably just saw Desmond Banton with the last field goal of his high school career. As Coach Marty Gibson seems to agree, he's clearing his bench. I don't know if I'd quite do that, but there they go. Yeah, giving his seniors a round of applause. They've had an outstanding career. But, Banton makes this free throw. It's a 4-point game. You never know.
Yeah.
4.8 left. You get a steal and somebody commits a stupid foul on a 3-pointer. Livonia's not clearing their bench.
Right. Nor would I.
Yeah, so the only starter in the game now is Desmond Banton for Penn Yan. Got Gabe Wortman in. Got Brandon Sherman in. Banton tries to complete the 3-point play, and he does. And now the inbound against full court pressure. Foul. They're looking for the trap. Wait a second, we do have a foul now, but just 0.9 seconds left. It'll be Minahan. So.
Why?
Yeah.
Foul or don't.
Yeah.
Don't let 4 seconds run off, then foul.
See the disappointment in Desmond Banton's face. A lot of these kids are lacrosse players. Desmond Banton, basketball first. He had a great career. Never did get a chance to get to the Blue Cross Arena. As he checks out now, should get a nice round of applause. And he does, standing ovation. As Minahan misses another free throw, he's just 1 of 4 in the fourth quarter. 0.9 left, second free throw good. Makes the lead 5, and that'll do it. Your final score here in Livonia are here in Marcus Whitman. The Livonia Bulldogs advance to the Blue Cross Arena to face the Greece-Odyssey Leopards in the Class B sectional final on Friday night. They defeat Penn Yan 70-65. We'll be right back with the Dr. Ron Littlejohn Smiles with Style postgame show here to wrap it all up.
FingerLakes1.com's live coverage of Wayne Finger Lakes High School basketball is brought to you thanks to the support from Finger Lakes Partners. Insurance for your life, home, auto, and future. Trust someone who lives in your community. With offices in Geneva, Waterloo, and Victor, visit Finger Lakes Partners online at fingerlakesinsurance.com. Farrar Lumber and Building Supplies. Farrar Lumber has been a fixture in the Seneca Falls area for almost 60 years. Start planning your next home improvement project at farrarlumber.com. Farrar Lumber, supporting local high school athletes since 1959. Finger Lakes Construction Company is the #1 post-frame builder in New York State, providing complete building packages for a wide range of construction, including personal garages, commercial office complexes, municipal, equestrian, agricultural, dairy facilities, pole barns, and more. Visit them online at fingerlakesconstruction.com. The It's a Wonderful Run 5K Committee. It's a winter run like no other. Check out race videos, sign up for the next race, and learn how to get involved in the most popular holiday run around at itsawonderfulrun5k.com. Red's Place, serving great lunches daily in downtown Seneca Falls. Awesome daily specials, soup, and the best sandwiches in town. Check out their Facebook page for daily specials and their full menu. Next time you head out to see a movie, make it at the Omen Theater in downtown Lyons. You'll love relaxing in the modern, renovated theater that has the old-fashioned charm and character of the original house first opened in 1950. See what's playing this week at omentheater.com. Penny's Place Family Restaurant, located on 5 and 20 in the Liberty Plaza between Seneca Falls and Waterloo. Well known for their large portions and home-cooked meals, a large selection of breakfast items and everything from burgers, salad bar, and wraps for lunch. If you want a great meal while pinching a penny, come to Penny's Place. Jimmer's Auto offers a full inventory of late model cars, trucks, and minivans. Check out their full inventory online at jimmersauto.com. And for service, visit Stever's Garage on Fall Street in Seneca Falls. Jimmer's Auto and Stever's Garage, strong supporters of local high school athletes for over 40 years. Fed up with unresponsive web designers and getting nickeled and dimed for every small website update? Call fingerlakes1.com at 315-712-0104 and take control of your web presence. Since 1998, fingerlakes1.com has created and maintained nearly 1,000 websites for local businesses and organizations of all sizes. Aflac. When health changes for you or a loved one, it can change everything. But Aflac can help make sure the life you live is the life you never stop living. Learn more at aflac.com or contact Joe Calarco at 315-253-0495. And by Generations Bank, Little John Orthodontics, and Bill Cram Chevrolet.
And welcome back inside Marcus Whitman High School, where rough night for the Finger Lakes East here in the Class B semifinals. Last year at Victor, we saw Mynderse and Newark advance to the finals. This year, it's 0-2 for the Finger Lakes East. Greece-Odyssey defeats Mynderse 62-57 in the first game. And here in the second half of the doubleheader, Livonia defeats Penn Yan 70-65. Just real quickly, it was a 20-0 first quarter run that opened it up for Livonia, and it wasn't until the fourth quarter when Penn Yan was able to get back into that lead, outscoring Livonia 25-17 in the fourth period, but they eventually ran out of time, losing by a score of 70-65. Run through the scoring real quick. For Livonia, Devontae Gwynn had 19 to lead the way. Alex Minahan had 17, 13 of them in the first half. Davik Knowles, 16 on 5 3-pointers. 13 points for Barrett Lowe before he fouled out, and Cody Ulock with 6 for the Penn Yan Mustangs. A lot of seniors playing their final game tonight. None with a more heralded career, I suppose, than Desmond Batten, finishing with 25 points, 20 of them coming in the second half. Dylan State with 17, played most of the second half with 4 fouls, 8 for Cade Kerbeau, 6 for Connor Finger, 5 for Derek Ravello, and 4 for Ben Emerson. And Verk, I think we were getting a little cocky about our Finger Lakes East the past 2 years with Newark and Pelmac in the finals, and then Mynderse and Newark in the finals last year. We thought for sure we'd get one of these 2 teams to advance. They were the 1 and 2 seeds, but 2 upsets, and really, the better teams won tonight from what I saw.
Yeah, give both teams credit. Livonia had used it 20-0 run, as you said earlier, to open up that lead. Then Penn Yan just clawed all. Didn't make it all the way back, but they fought hard. Just to take away that 3 or 4 minute stretch, and this is a different game. And reflected on Mynderse, they just they didn't have a great game tonight, and I think that's what it's come down to. It's one and done, and you don't answer that bell and you go home. It's unfortunate, and both teams, Penn Yan and Mynderse, great group of kids it seems like, and disappointing obviously being fans of the Finger Lakes East and covering these guys all year, but move on and look forward to next year.
So we want to remind you that tomorrow night we'll be at Honeoye Falls Lima for the girls Class C2 semifinals. It'll feature Red Jacket and Bloomfield, a pair of FL West rivals squaring off in the first game, and then the 2-time sectional champion South Seneca Lady Falcons coming off back-to-back trips to the Final Four and 2 years removed from their state championship, taking on the number 1 seed Oakfield, Alabama Hornets. Myself and Jerry Anderson will have the call for that one on the first game, and then I think Dave Barner's going to step in and call that South Seneca game with Jerry Anderson, the Mynderse girls coach. So be sure to stay with us there. We should be online at 6 o'clock for that one at Honeoye Falls Lima. Over at Bloomfield High School, it was Clyde Savannah defeating Mount Morris 71-57, and we don't have a final, but in the other half of that doubleheader on FL1 Sports, it was Honeoye defeating Naples, setting up that Class D1 final between Clyde Savannah and Honeoye on Saturday at the Blue Cross Arena. We'll be in the Blue Cross Arena ourselves on Friday night for Lions and Perry. 9 o'clock start, late there at the Blue Cross. But we got one final on Friday night, and then we'll have to see what happens tomorrow night on the boys and girls side. But Verk enjoyed calling these games for you. Not the results we were looking for, but I think we'll be together again in the Blue Cross on Friday night. Unless maybe you want to stay home, I'll get somebody else for that 9 o'clock start.
Yeah,
but
we'll see how I'm feeling.
Okay. So for my broadcast partner, Matt Verkey, for our cameraman, Jeremy Hunt, that's going to be providing the images you're going to enjoy on the video replay when we do get this up probably on Thursday. And for the rest of our team here at FingerLakes1.com, we'll see you tomorrow night at Honeoye Falls Lima. Have a great night, and thanks for listening.